lovely little DIY packages to do on stream as part of an incentive, which is very, very sweet of them. I put surprise me on mine, so I have no idea what is in this box whatsoever. It is wrapped in very pretty Hopemas paper, and I have no idea what's in it.
Well,
should it be like, should I open it now, or should there be some incentive to opening it?
I think that now you've mentioned it, it's just mean not to open it.
Well, oh, that's the whole point. I've been teasing it on social media. Let me also do...
Alright, well then make them give you $1. Everybody give her $1.
Let me update Nightbot, actually, to have... Because I have, if you type !fight, you get the link to the stream. And then I'm actually going to add... Speaking of commands, I'm going to add the incentives page.
I think Summoner died.
I did?
I sent him a party invite and he just...
No, I was just alt-tab watching the stream.
Ah.
So yeah, copy link. Not the papa. Mitts. Alright, let's see if that works. How fast it updates. It did update fast. Cool.
Huzzah.
Righty-ho then. Back to the game. Alright, let's play. I literally have some semblance of dinner in front of me right now, but... So I'm gonna try not to eat in all of your ear, like chew in your ear and stuff like that. Anyway, so seriously, thank you to Project Hopemas, Project Hope, for both hosting Hopemas and having like this cool stuff to get us started and talking points for the charity streams and all that cool stuff. So shout out to them and all their hard work. Are you inviting me to the party? Is that what we're doing?
But it's not giving me the option. Oop, there we go. Maybe? Hold on. Oh my god.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes.
Except...
I was running circles around you trying to invite you, but I think because you were standing on top of my drone, I couldn't.
Interesting.
Yeah. Sometimes the game gets angry about dumb things.
And so it goes. Alright, so we have Leicester Square. Let's see. Yeah, Leicester Square, then St. Martin's, then Charing Cross Approach. Oh, my poor kitty is crying, and I don't know why, except that maybe he's just mad that I was away all day, which is probably it.
Possibly.
Like, human, how dare you? First you're away all day, then you completely ignore me.
Yeah.
In favor of your freaking computer.
Well, yeah.
How dare.
Cat just needs to turn into a computer.
No.
Alright.
He is my baby. Hello, baby.
1, 2,
Yes,
3, 4,
I love
5.
you. Yeah, he came up for pets and then he ran away. Like, screw you. I have 6 if you count the main quest.
Yes. Got that. Alright, I'm downstairs at the Leicester Square door. And there's still 2 hunter guards overlapped on top of each other over here. Why? Oh god, it's so weird to look at.
On top of each other, what?
Why are there 2 of you?
Where?
2 hunter guards just...
Oh, I see them!
Clipped into each other.
Oh my god, oh, that's creepy.
They're the identical model, just like a pixel apart.
Oh god. Alright, let's go. I went in.
Conjoined twins, hunters. Oh, that's right, we have to use the sedative.
Yup.
When we find Lord Mealmite.
Lord Mealmite. Well, he might have been in that pile of whatever just now.
Well, you can use the thing on his corpse, too, which is the funniest part.
I'm just saying that, like, check the bodies of any of these skeletons, because he could be any of them.
Usually his name hovers over them, though, when they do that. that shriekers I hear?
Could be.
Oh yeah, I need to get phantasmal kills, so I'm gonna swap out for this here pistol.
Spectral?
No, I have like a revolver thing
Here he is.
Oh.
I'm just gonna stand back here and let my drones do the work. I may or may not have given my drone a sniper rifle.
Well, I used the sedative. Now I'm just kind of standing here shooting.
Yep, we gotta take him down after using it. Or, you know, use it after taking him down. Ooh, he had a lot of healing.
Whew!
Oh, spectral field. What a douche.
Ow!
Yeah.
Wait, suddenly I'm down to 18. What the heck did I kill with spectral power before? Because I didn't have it. Oh my gosh, this revolver is pathetic.
Sometimes they be like that.
Okay, yeah, it is spectral, because I just went down to 17. Do I have anything in my inventory that does spectral damage?
Fortunately.
Besides this damn revolver.
I have to stun things.
Oh, there's a rare shock minion over here. Oh, cool.
There.
My phasing is getting past his, defenses.
Yeah, if you phase him, you do double damage or whatever.
Like, his shield isn't even going down. His health is.
Oh, we left something back here. Oh, is this... I thought we killed the... Oh, you were over here the whole time?
Oh no, I was doing his shields, and now it's his health. Okay.
Yep. Sometimes you can bypass their shields, but you usually need shield penetration.
Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, it's like forgetting which,
Which bars? Which...
Oh, what? Who did I kill? What did I do that I... What was on the streets that we completed it?
I don't know.
Hang on. Oh, explore Leicester Square. Wow, we did that already?
Yeah.
Although sometimes it's weird about where it calls that.
Yeah. No, it definitely... I never...
Oh, wow, we're very close. That's why. So I'm actually going to drop a PRD because I think one of them has more quests for us in St. Martin's.
Possibly.
And if we don't do
I'll
it
cross
now,
that
we have
bridge
to
when
then
I
go
PM
back.
to it.
Of course you will.
What? You're going now? I thought you were just dropping the PRD for later.
No, I go now so that I can pick up the quest for St. Martin's.
Wait, why am I wasting a PRD on this? It's one room. Shit, I should just use the regular recall. Whatever, it's not like they cost that much. I don't care.
Oh, damn, I'm wrong. Well, I got cool stuff anyway.
I think they gave me a sniper rifle.
Oh, that's a very nice shield.
They did give me a sniper rifle. I can't...
Oh, but it's Toxic Direct instead of Toxic Splash. Although I could always use that one, the Toxic Splash for my... Yeah, I'll use the Toxic Splash for my AoE loadout, and the Toxic Direct for my usual loadout.
Three things. Four things.
Okay.
7. Phase. 1 to phase attack. Yeah. This is better.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gone into the city for work today, except I had gifts for people, and it was our little Christmas thing.
Gotcha.
Ugly sweater competition. It's fun.
Alright, let's see what I've got here. More accurate.
For those of you who don't know, Shagrazir is very serious about his stuff. I don't mean that in a bad way. Saying you're very serious about it.
When I'm given more options for customization, I want to make sure I capitalize properly. What does it say? 28 to poison attack strength, would adds electricity damage. This one adds toxic damage. 2% electricity.
It's all the nuance and personalization that makes me love the game so much.
True, same here. Ash, what is up, girl? Good to see you in the chat.
Why do you have Dookie for options? You suck, buddy.
Dookie for option. I'm doing well. We're doing a reboot of our charity stream from the spring. Only we're doing Hopemas. It's Project Hope's Christmas edition, as it were, holiday themed one. It's been fun so far. I was gonna say I was about to joke that we've been getting our asses kicked, but we actually haven't been getting our asses kicked yet.
We had some trouble early on in one of the first 2 levels, but no, we've been doing pretty good.
Oh, thanks, Ash. Yeah, let me know if you want to join the team, because I was gonna say I can send an invite. We're doing it through Streamlabs Charity, and you can invite people to join the team.
I'm back. My drone has this new sniper rifle on.
Put a sniper rifle on a drone.
Yeah. I can't use it.
I don't know whether to be scared or impressed. Oh, that's right, because you're not a marksman.
Not a marksman. Sad day.
Inclusive or, yeah. I was gonna say, the more the merrier. This is fun. Imp snipers killed in St. Martin's, 1 of 7.
Whew.
Yeah, we're not always going to play Hellgate London. I was going to have it be that Thursdays was something like all 3 of us could play that was different, but literally skidding in from work, it's like, I do not have time to figure out this. Let's just boot up Hellgate London and go.
Gotta do Oregon Trail next Thursday then.
Oh my god, yes! Wait, the new one or the old one? Because they just came out with a new one.
Whichever one. Whichever one you want.
I was gonna say, can we do that all together, or should we, like...
I mean, you know, even if you do one person controlling it, but everybody inputting, like we did
That's
last time.
true, like what... Yeah.
Everybody
That's
put on
true,
their
that's
foghorn
true.
leghorn voice.
I'll say... It's funny, speaking of foghorn leghorn, like when people were, like, trying to figure out, what the hell's his name?
Johan?
No, the James Bond actor.
Oh, yeah.
Craig. Daniel Craig. In Knives Out, and people were like, is it Southern? Is it something? And someone finally went Foghorn Leghorn, and everyone went, yes! Knives Out, Vic's bloody. I say, we got a murder on our hands.
Then I realized that my donut has a hole.
That was such a good movie.
Then I'm trying to find the donut hole.
Whoa, something just one-shotted me.
Oh, well, yep, bye.
What did he do? Did he send me back?
Oof, God.
Did he somehow sent me back to the beginning? What the hell?
You might have fallen through a wall.
I probably fell through a wall. Yeah, Hellgate London, Ash, I'm gonna give you a brief rundown of Hellgate London. So it originally came out in 2007, and it was hella ahead of its time. Like, way ahead of its time. In terms of gameplay and customization for characters and all that good shit.
All the good
and
shit.
so, because EA is stupid as hell, they marketed it as a, holy shit!
Yep! I like that you walked past our tombstones straight into him.
Anyway,
you killed my everything, shit.
Holy crap. So I'm just sitting here like Oh, it won't let me identify the battery in her inventory. Oh, well, I'll just take it.
Yeah, I know I told you guys that last stream, and I guess it's only true in single player. They removed
Oh,
it.
maybe.
It was totally something you could do in 1.0.
Or what are we talking about?
When you could identify in... Anyway, so EA, being EA, and being kind of stupid, quite frankly, marketed it as a WoW killer.
Wow.
Well, that of course made a lot of people very angry, and then like they didn't play it on principle, and so it kind of flopped. But it was very good, and a lot of people loved it. So they created London2038, which is a it's a passion project private server that keeps the Hellgate London multiplayer alive in its original form, because a different company blotted it out and created Hellgate Global, which is a giant dumpster fire. Quite frankly, Hellgate Global is just a mess. But Hellgate London, the OG, is not. So
Lord Me Almight's body is still sitting there.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm coming to you.
I'm walking back through Leicester.
Why are you walking back through Leicester? I was gonna party portal to y'all.
You can portal to me. There wasn't a PRD set.
I just have to be in Leicester.
But, no, I died.
Oh jeez. Okay, so maybe we should set up PRDs.
It's not that long a walk.
I'm gonna set one up anyway because I have extras.
I don't know how many times this guy's gonna one-shot me.
He's not one-shotting me. He just kills me really fast.
Fuck off.
Like he's using he's using an automatic.
He is really fast.
Yeah, he's using an automatic fire weapon. It's just chunking really fast.
Okay, hang on. I am switching to my revolver now.
And I was doing well against him while he was shooting my drones, but then all my drones died, so then he turned to me and killed me really fast.
So I'm equipping my revolver, and I'm gonna try and shoot him from like way far.
Oh god, no! He's already shooting us from way far. I'm okay. I'm okay. I've got 18 HP. I'm fine. Summoner's dead. Summoner's dead again.
Oh shit! I can hit him from here.
I can heal.
Like, come on, physics. Do me good. Do me good. Wow. Okay, so long range aim is shit on this thing.
He killed my sniper drone again, that bitch. Suck sniper drone, bitch. Oh shit, nope, he likes my sniper drone, he's coming over here to kill it. Get behind the wall. I'm in a new sniper drone, cause he's a bitch.
Wow, almost died.
Yup. Every time I summon the sniper drone, he gets angry.
Fuck that little shit
he
weasel.
Gets really angry.
Wow, and fuck his regen sideways.
Is he regenning? I can't even see his health bar.
I'm not sure.
No, he's not regenning. He's not regenning. He's at lower than half health right now.
His shield, I think, is his shield.
His shield's always regen. That's what shields do. Ow, ow, ow. No, he's killing me. Shit, shit. Oh, that's why he's killing us so fast. He's phasing us.
Yeah, I'm literally just, like, firing from a distance with this revolver, even though it's not the greatest, and just
loving
praying.
Fire bombs over there and praying.
It's like shoot and pray, shoot and pray. Did we get him?
Maybe.
Oh my god, I think we got him.
Yeah, there's stuff on the ground. Fuck this imp sniper.
That was wild.
Ow, ow, ow. I should not be a frontliner. Ah!
I'm the one who should be frontlining, and I'm getting clobbered.
There's a lot of things over there. There's a lot of things that suck over there. Oh,
there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of things that suck over there.
It'd probably be good if I had a new sniper bot. I think my sniper helped us a lot by sacrificing.
This revolver has just absolute. Oh wait, my accuracy is really low, so it's probably a combination of this thing has shit aim and also my accuracy is lame.
I'm a little surprised that a single shot weapon would have crap aim, but I know.
Well, having attempted to fire a gun in real life, aim is subjective. I mean, I'm sure some people are very good at it and can compensate for recoil and things like that. I am not one of those people.
Subjective?
Subjective, yes, thank you. I thought I said subjective.
No, you said objective. I was very confused.
Oh no, I think I said. Oh no, what? I think I probably said. No, I think I said subjective. Maybe it came across volume and sound-wise as objective. Why are these fuckers casting fire
they
things?
hurt so much. They're not casting fire. That's me.
Oh, okay. Because for some reason it seemed to be affecting me.
Couldn't be.
Unless they were hitting me with something while the fire was going off, which made me
That's
think it
very
was.
likely.
Yeah. Correlation not equaling causation and all that ish.
Alright, my inventory filled up again.
Shock, I'm telling you. I really can't wait to stop using this gun, but until then.
Let's see. You are... Ooh, you have sprint too? But you're not better than what I'm using, because what I'm using gives me lots of minion shit. Ooh. Where are you?
I just want to complete this damn mini game.
I don't know if mine's completed. 37 to stun attack strength? Okay, I don't actually care about that.
Oh, I see what I can do.
Yeah. Poison attack strength and critical damage.
Okay. Only 7 more of these frigging phase damage kills left, and then I can break this stupid thing down.
Finished one of my mini games anyway. What is shooting me? Oh, shit up there is shooting me. There's things up in the up.
So what I'm doing is I'm shield bashing them till they're low health,
Yep.
and then I'm shooting them with a revolver.
I fixed my drone, I think. No, that just fixed some of my drone's problems. My drone's still hurt.
6 left. Ooh, there's an upstairs.
Yes. Why is my drone on fire?
I see. It's two dead ends, that's why.
Drone, stop being on fire, you dumbass.
I'm not sure how it's the drone's fault, but okay.
It needs to do its job better. Okay, now there is definitely something setting us on fire, because I just got set on fire.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Yeah.
I mean, I am the guy with 5 fire elementals and a flamethrower.
Right, but you can't set us on fire. God damn it, I warned them about this. Get out of my way.
Warned you about what?
Get out of my way.
Oh, the drones?
No. I was on the stairs and I got shot into a corner and I couldn't move because the enemies were standing next to me. It's like, okay, cool. And you just have 0 ability to move at all.
There's a command I think you can do to unglitch yourself.
Only if you're stuck in the map. I was stuck because an enemy was standing too close to me. Because hitboxes are bullshit. And you can't jump over, like, the enemy is 3 inches tall, but I can't jump over it because they're, like, vertical pillars that extend into the sky.
I was gonna say, in a lot of ways this game was ahead of its time, but in some way... Oh, Tubby Bastard is back!
Yeah, I would like to not be on fire so much,
I would also like to
please.
not be on fire. Especially when I'm out of health potions and I only have my damn aura.
E. That should help. E.
Level 7, my ass. Yes!
Wait, what was my right click? Oh, wait, shit. Is that... Yep, there it is. Like, is everything about to explode? I couldn't remember what I had stuck on right click, and it was my napalm strike.
Oh, Lord.
What is... Wow, why? Why so much fire? Here, have a beacon. That should help you.
Ah, thank you for the follow, Ash. I'm gonna say I think I follow you, and if not, I'm gonna... Oh, is there anything else up here? Ooh, I see something. 2 left. I can ditch this fucker.
Analyzers. I almost said something else.
Analyzers, you mean?
I didn't almost say that. That would be ridiculous.
No, the same way we don't almost say ass rack.
We definitely don't almost say ass rack.
That's true. We absolutely say ass rack.
Okay, I don't want to go this way yet. Ah, I keep not recognizing that the chompers are enemies, and they keep biting me.
Oh, because... Yeah, I was gonna say, there's been a couple times when
it's a helmet!
That's one of the minions, and then it's not one of the minions, it's an actual chomper.
Go away, I'm trying to fuck with my inventory. Stop coming and attacking me.
Oh yeah, I should do that.
Oh my god, there's so many of them. Please go away. Please go away. Please go away.
You
How are there
need-
more of you? No, I'm not, like...
Where? Would you like a hand?
I just want to fuck with my inventory, and they don't want me to. Ah! There's so many of you! Go away! Jesus Christ, stop spawning!
Oh, I see where you are. I'm on my way.
So stupid. I just want to fuck with my inventory.
Yeah, of course, now that we're here.
Yeah. Well, I didn't ask for help. It's
Aw,
like,
thanks, Ash. So do you.
I can do it.
I was gonna say, follow Ash TR Gaming. She's badass. And one of the sweetest human beings I know.
Am I one of the sweetest human
Here's the
beings you know?
fucking prototype. Yes, you are.
That's bullshit. Don't lie to me.
I can... Look, you can be sweet and do lots of swearing at the same time. It's not impossible.
I am saccharine and bullshit. Those are my only two ingredients. No, wait. Also hatred.
Yes! I was gonna say, I am one big puddle of spite. With sugar on top.
Oh, that's why they wouldn't stop fucking with me. I didn't notice that my drone was dead. I really need to get better about watching that. Like, there's...
Yes, I'm done with my damn minigame.
It has a health bar on my screen, and I keep ignoring the fact that it's dead. Yes, I know shit won't fit in my inventory. It's not my fault. I have a shit inventory.
Ooh, double-edged. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, no, I have not yet.
Well, no, it was for you, and it gave you... It was gonna say it was for marksman, but it was like a point penalty, and I'm like, ha! Fuck no.
Point penalty? Like, ability points?
Yeah, it's like PowerPoint penalty. Ooh, hello. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be my new...
Napalm strike.
Yeah, this is gonna be my new AoE shield for sure. And then the other one I have to take the mods off of for...
Oh shit, I left something back here. Well, I left a lot of things back here. A double-edged gun. Ugh, when do we...
Ash, I'm like Deadpool if Deadpool was trans femme. That is great! Isn't there a lady Deadpool?
Minion damage penalty? Fuck off, I need my minions. Yeah, there's a lady
I was gonna say, that is a great comparison, Ash, and I love it.
There's a lady Deadpool. There's also
There is a lady Deadpool?
Yeah, there's also a zombie headpool.
Should I was gonna say, I feel like now I should PRD back just in case.
I would PRD now, yeah. This place looks like it's made of suck.
Charing Cross approach is usually made of suck. Most of the approaches are made of suck. For me, I usually do the back because of quests, and now yep, because there's a quest from Ranger for Charing Cross.
Okay.
Oh, just speak to TechSmith 314. Poor TechSmith 314.
Let's not speak to TechSmith 314. His life gets bad whenever we speak to him.
I know, his life gets terrible whenever we speak with poor TechSmith 314. That poor bastard.
Oh.
Yes. Farewell. Welcome. Farewell.
Let's see.
Give me that shit. Travel to Charing Cross Station. Okay, cool. Nothing left in here.
Oh, I found a rare cricket bat.
Nice.
Sean's trusty sidekick.
Yeah, the inventory interface is cool, and once you get to a certain point in the inventory interface, and like later on, you actually get something that breaks things down for you automatically.
Peacemaker.
Ooh, Creaky Bat. Thank you.
Oops.
Sean's trusty ooh. Me like you. Actually, let me check my shared inventory and see if there's anything I'm like approaching the level for. What level are we? 9? Let's see. That requires character level 16.
I have no
Also requires 16. That requires 16.
good question. Yes, I have
Requires
9.
5. 40.
Float past me?
5. 29. 26. 42. 42. And then that.
Is that the ultimate answer?
Whoa! So there's this ring that I have. Inhibitor bots 1, gun retrofit 1, but also increases the use of swordsmanship skills?
Interesting. Wouldn't be useful.
Weird.
Like, that last one just doesn't do anything, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, what if you give a sword to the drone?
I don't
Can
think
you
they
do
get
that?
skills. Yeah, you can. I don't know if they get access to skills, though.
Yeah, I totally agree, Ash. Right with you there.
Let's see. Sword retrofit says, through clever manipulation of the armatures and micro-servo motors, the engineer has altered the drone so that it can wield a melee weapon. The drone's armament assumes the damage and effects of the added weapon. And down the tree from that is Medpack and Gyro Blade. The Gyro Blade says engineer modifies a drone with gyro servos and rotation maximizers to enable a spinning sword attack. Rate of use every 15 seconds.
So in other words, I'm hearing that you can have a blade attached to this to this drone and essentially have it be this whirling dervish of doom, or as we call it whenever my blade master goes into whirlwind, Cuisinart.
Everything is
Yeah.
Cuisinart. Armor retrofit.
Should we have an incentive for me to open this package?
Yeah, I think so.
Or should I just open it? I'm gonna
mean-
cut it's one single piece of tape. And that's it.
Every dollar. we
Because
get.
I am an asshole. I know that not everyone can afford to donate this season, so thank you just for tuning in and your support and retweets and tweets and all that good shit. So thank you. Even if you can't, like, support monetarily, just support emotionally and socially and medially. That's not a word, but it's okay. Are you guys in Charing Cross already?
No, I've been standing here waiting for you guys to come back to Caring Approach.
Yeah, approach is what I meant.
Oh,
sorry.
sorry, I thought you meant the station.
That was my... Yeah, because I got back to St. Martin's and I'm like, where? Okay.
Where is everybody?
Like, so annoying.
Like, what are they thinking?
Like, oh my god. It's not like we need to get anything done or whatever. Like,
Whatever.
it's not like we have demons to kill or anything.
It's not like I care.
Right? I totally don't actually care.
I'm just gonna, like, not care, but I'm gonna do it over there.
Like,
Like-
I'm gonna find the sources of all evil and then just... Wait, no, we can't find the sources of all evil because I'm the source of all evil.
I mean, I think...
Actually, no. If I'm gonna continue on this emo streak, it's like, because capitalism, and
is,
yeah,
the
is the source of all
yeah,
evil.
Obviously.
Like, obviously.
You don't even need to say it.
And the socioeconomic disparity, and...
Look, sometimes a girl just needs, like, black eyeliner. But that's not
But, like, sometimes a
capitalism.
girl just needs to start a revolution.
Yeah. I mean, like on a Friday, maybe.
Oh, but do we have to do it on a Friday? My show is on a Friday.
Well,
and if we
it's the
start a
best day for
revolution...
me.
Well, if we start a revolution on a Friday, I won't find out who gets kicked off the island. And that's, like, super
Forgot
important
about
to me.
Survivor. Alright, we'll push it to Sunday, but if nobody can make it, then I'm gonna be really sad.
Okay, so should I bring, like, chips to this revolutionary
No,
party?
I'm on a diet. It's gotta be gluten-free.
They probably... I think they make gluten-free, I think, because they're vegetable chips, which are surprisingly
Well,
good.
only bring the veggie straws then, because I like those.
They are really friggin' good, actually. Like, we had, like, chickpeas, I think. They were, like, veggie chickpeas, and they were actually, like, chickpea crisps, and they were
They're
really
not
friggin' good.
chickpeas, they're called garbanzo beans. Don't you
Well,
even
pardon
know?
the hell out of me.
No. I think we scared Simon.
We're adults, guys, I promise. She lied. Ooh, there's another source of all evil.
I found a source of all evil.
I've found 3 so far. There's a 4th somewhere.
Found 2
And
here. Wait, do you get the 2
Yeah.
that were on top of each other?
I got the 2 that were on top of each other.
Okay.
There's one over here.
Wait, where? Oh. Yeah,
right.
okay, yeah, I see you.
Yeah.
Sorry, both your names are blue, so sometimes I... And you're both Manzos.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Kitty attack!
Cat-tack. Maybe there's
Bet
one
you
over-
the 4th one's in the side room.
Yeah.
Yeah, Milo likes to knock over the partition. Level 10, bitches! Ooh, that's right. New abilities unlock at level 10.
I see it.
I see it. Yep.
I found 4 sources of capitalism. They were in my
The
wallet.
the 4 horsemen of the capitalist movement. Let's see. Oh, that's shield turn. Yep.
I'm going back this way because that looks like the way we're supposed to go, and I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Oh,
Do I want challenge now, or do I want to get... Oh, yeah, let's get hamper, and that's going to be our main attack.
What if instead of hampering you just impeded?
I'm pretty sure they're similar. Oh shit! I'm going.
But, like,
I was gonna say, I realized that I'm going the correct way because
Yeah.
there's not a dead end.
Yeah. That's why I turned around.
I'll be there in a second.
Okay. Batch.
Item won't fit into inventory. Well, screw you too.
Yeah, exactly. The inventory's too small. Oh. Seriously, though, I think Simon died.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, there he is. Hi,
Simon is not chatty, I've noticed, and that's
Boo.
okay.
Oh,
Well, I was gonna say, like,
do I get, like, the
he's
extra...
probably the smarter one to save the words. And why is that letter on the...
This one gives me 19% minion armor, but the other one gives me ignite and shock defense. Wait, I got a bill. Who's billing me?
We should be able to stick stuff in our ass like Telltale Games. I mean, to be fair, we do have a storage cube that we can use, and I will say that later on we get like something that allows us to break everything down. Which way is the correct way?
I don't know. I'm just breaking everything down right now.
I'm like, all right, I'm gonna scout up the tunnel and see if that's the way, because... Oh no, wait, I think up the tunnel is the way, because based on the layout of the other direction, it's a side chamber. Of course, watch me be wrong.
So you want to go down the side chamber where the source of all evil was?
Yes, because I do not believe that's the way out, based on the length of the tunnel and when I tabbed for the big overlay map, the layout of everything. Is there anything left in here? No, just things to bash!
Bashables.
Oh. Any shit still in my inventory? There is. Break it down now. Oh yeah, bash everything.
Oh, here's the dead end.
Yeah, I figured based on the layout that it would be over there. I know that the charity bar hasn't updated, but I'm like still hyper obsessively refreshing the page. Because that's what I do.
Don't get obsessive.
Like, I totally am though.
Like,
As a wrestling fan of
it's
the
not
TX
good for
ref.
your skin.
Neither is the makeup that I'm wearing, I'm sure, but the under eye concealer is, I was going to say, I'm looking at it's wearing off now. It was not actually, because I'm using Benefit, and they do not do animal testing, and their makeup is good. I mean, I can see now in the camera that my under eye concealer is quite clearly wearing off, but...
Wait, where'd you go, bitch?
I am on my way. I was in that dead end.
Okay.
On Wednesdays, we kill demons. Oop! Wrong button.
On Thursdays, I kill this burrito. Increased drone accuracy, huh?
Makeup is for me, like, I don't wear it often. I'll wear it if I'm going to work, but... or if I'm going out, but otherwise not on a daily basis. I don't really... I'm not a huge eyeshadow person. I like doing, like, one bit of eyeshadow, but not... I can't do that crazy blending thing that I see some people do, which is wild.
Alright, are we all here? Oh, well.
Like, I enjoy doing eyeshadow sometimes, but I can't do, like, the people that do that amazing, like, blending and, like, eyeshadow art, essentially, I do not have that level of skill.
I have to go back to Covent Garden.
Yeah, but we have fast travel.
I know, but, like...
Much as you may not
It's Orphan!
I like Covent Garden. I was actually talking with a coworker today who is British.
Orphan.
And we were talking about Covent Garden, because it's like, you know, I remember going to Covent Garden and seeing, like, this guy literally in a pair of boxers, like, walking on a ladder, not even like a step ladder, but like a proper ladder, like only on two legs, and he was walking on it like stilts, juggling knives. And it's like, you see a lot of cool stuff in New York, but that right there, that's just wild shit.
I thought I've seen people do that in New York.
I haven't. Let's see. Shock attack strength only works if you have something that does shock damage, right?
Yes. You need electricity damage in order to benefit from shock attack strength.
Do you want a battery that does shock attack strength?
Shock attack strength. I do have a weapon that does electricity damage, so it would not.
This is adds 29 to shock attack strength.
Okay. Ooh, new shoulders.
Do I have something that does electric? No, I have so much toxic.
This gives me power regen. Hey. Welcome to my body, new shoulder pads.
So New York is actually where I was today for work. I live about a train ride away. So I usually work from home, but today was like a little Christmas office party, so I went into the city. New York is cool. It's a little wild, but it's cool. Oh, and Simon, to answer your question as to what I do, I work in email marketing. So when we send out emails with like the latest new releases or promotions and sales and coupons, I'm one of the people that A, builds them, and B, makes sure there's no errors, that all the links work, that any dynamic content, meaning like personalized content, works. Yeah, I was going to say, oh, thank you. I was going to say, this is not, it took me a while to get here. I actually started as a part-time, like I started on the sales floor and worked my way up to this position over like a 5-year period. So, which was fascinating to me because they, you know, you'd always hear like, you can never start on the sales floor and go up to corporate. Well, sometimes. But yeah, it does take time, effort, and work, and there's gonna be, I was gonna say, for anyone, and this is my advice, for anyone who's in, because I know exactly how much retail sucks, you gotta find a balance. Like, if you're taking the customer service...
Anytime.
Yeah, 23 and been manager for a decent bit. Yeah, because some people start part-time jobs at like 16, 17, and it's still... Yeah, what I will say about it is, like, you have to find the balance. So if you're at a job where you're taking a lot of junk all day, every day, and it literally starts impacting your health, then yes, you have to quit. But, you know, sometimes, even on the bad days, if you really enjoy your job and it's something that's rewarding, because we're all going to have bad days. No job is perfect. Like, I will say, I love my job and I love what I do. And there are still days when I have cried for one reason or another because everything is insane. That's just the way of the world. So, like, don't, like, if it's affecting your mental health and your stability, obviously don't stay. But sometimes you do have to, like, really, like, work your way through in order to make your way up. And it is doable. I know it sounds impossible, especially with how insane the job market is today, and, you know, how, and I'm so tired of this. It's like, so my mom's been trying to find something even just part-time, and I've been, then, like, they're auto-rejecting people on the smallest, like, little nuances, and then they have, like, the, and literally they'll get like 100 people applying, and they'll reject them, and then they'll be sitting there complaining, why doesn't anybody want to work? It's like, it's not that nobody wants to work, it's that you're all being wits about who you hire. Retail sucks, quite frankly. Honestly, if you're not averse to heavy lifting, I know a lot of people who were front-end retail switched over to back-end, like warehouse. Oh, here's one, and depending on your, I was going to say, here's my tip. If you have ADHD, data entry. I would literally just put my headphones in and go, and I would get that stuff done so fast. So I worked through a temp agency for a while as well, and temp agencies will do, depending on your skill level, will sometimes do like temporary placements that then lead to hiring. That's actually how one of my coworkers got hired. It was through a temp placement. I recommend Robert Half. But yeah, it's tough as the job market right now, even though technically it's supposed to be a job seekers market because everywhere is desperate, but clearly not desperate enough to actually, you know, hire qualified people.
Never.
I mean, I was going to say, I'm not saying that about my company because we're actually looking to fill roles, but we look internally first, which I do appreciate. Like, they give people room to move up, and I love that about them.
My camera definitely just captured me sneaking away like a gremlin in my underpants. Alright, come on, talk and walk. Let's do this.
Talk and walk. Okay. Yeah, I was waiting for y'all.
What? No, you weren't!
Yes, I was! I was literally waiting for y'all! I was looking around and seeing if you'd collected the quests.
What? I was literally standing in front of you, like, moving back and forth, like, trying to say, let's go.
Communication! Vocal communication!
You were talking to your stream!
That doesn't mean you can't tell me to shut up for a second and say, let's go. Anyway. So yeah, that's my soapbox. Temping, not putting up with bullshit when it happens, but also knowing that sometimes you just gotta grit your teeth and make your way through. But not at your own expense, though.
Oh, they killed all my drones!
I'm well aware of how lucky I am to do what I do. Not only that, I especially recommend temping because you can build skills on your resume, and that definitely helps.
I've had nothing but contract work for 10 years.
Contract work can be insanely lucrative, though, depending on what type it is. Like, insanely so. In fact, most of the people I know or have spoken to who did, like, who did trade school and a trade job instead of college, they make bank.
It's not good for me.
Again, it depends on your field. Like, welders are in such short supply that they will pay, and welders with specific skill sets, apparently, they'll pay obscene amounts of money for them. But that's the kicker, though, is like, I remember it's very often like they'll tell you, oh, we need XYZ, and by the time you have the skills necessary to apply, they don't. So, like, when I was in school for, yes, I was an English major, so it's a miracle that I'm employed, really. first I went to school for just English because I was looking to be an editor and start like as an editorial assistant. The only thing is I need full-time work or something that would give insurance. And literally, once I got, like, when I was in school, editors and editorial assistants, there was full-time jobs everywhere. Once I got out of school, it had all moved over to contract work and freelance work. Okay, fine. So I go and I get my graduate degree in tech writing and technical communications. So, which is what I'm doing now. Email falls under technical communications. I just had to work my way there. And, at the time, technical writers, the people that write the manuals for things, it was all full-time work. They were hiring full-time, benefits and everything. And by the time I'd finished my degree, that had all been shunted over to freelance and contract work too. And I was really annoyed. So.
I have to remember that I have beacon. I keep forgetting. Hey, a Hellgate.
You really?
Yep.
Nice. Sorry, I was sorting out my insane inventory nonsense. I wonder if we'll get an Ancient Blood.
We'll find out.
Woo, there's a beacon. I'm just gonna ping that real quick. Oh, there's both of them.
A cone?
One. Oh no, there's three of them. Well, there's supposed to be three of them. There's one.
Wait, what
There's
beacon?
two. Did I see one behind me?
What beacon?
The Sire beacons.
I don't
Oh,
have
and
a
here's the
quest
third one.
for a Sire beacon.
And here's the third one.
I have no quest for Sire beacons.
All right, so I'm gonna drop a PRD, but I'm also gonna do a regular recall portal just in case the Hellgate gets nasty.
No quest for Sire beacons.
Streaming, podcast, and voice acting. Ooh, Ash, if you message me, I have a link for a good place to get started voice acting wise.
I'll figure it out.
I actually still have to record samples for it. Yeah, and I was gonna say you can message me later too. I still have to record like voice samples for it. But yeah, I was gonna say if you have a talent and a passion for these things, absolutely do it. The only caution there is like sometimes people warn you, not to turn your passion into a job, but you do have to find a balance. But yeah, no, voice acting is something I definitely want to do. I'm trying to get into as well. Ooh, the Librarian's Reaper, that's right. And it does Spectral. Oh, and the Librarian just gave me another quest. Alright, let's see. What's F3?
Wait, did you kill Zlimmer?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get credit for it.
What?
Don't worry, he's back.
Okay. That
13
count?
is funny.
Yeah,
Ooh, that
counts,
does.
okay.
This one does spectral damage direct and splash. Although I think that's how it works anyway. Just 23 to 33 versus 13 to 20. Yeah, no. Polluted Nightblade, 20 to 35.
That one was mine. It just appeared directly on top of you.
20 to 33 versus 20 to 35. What's the difference? Oh yeah, mine's way better.
Find out if the teacher gives me anything
Yes.
worth having.
Of course he does. Let's see. Oh, we're at an hour mark, so that means I have to spin the wheel and torture myself.
But I don't have to do that. Back.
And by that, what I mean is, so every hour I have to roll up or spin the wheel and try to fold origami and play video games at the same time.
It always works really well.
The one time that we were like in a... Actually, no. Instead of spinning the wheel this time and doing origami, because I have this... Because I have this package, I'm just going to cut another piece of tape. I still can't see what's in it yet, but... Ash says you have a super, really cool voice. Reminds her of a streamer you know, but can't place the name.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you, I think.
I'm cool!
I mean, I could have told you that, but...
People think I'm cool.
Why are you so surprised?
Because I'm super not cool. I'm just...
I don't think either of us is cool considering what we, like... But, you know, hey.
Somebody thinks I'm cool. Thank you for telling me I'm cool. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This is the wrong
Aw,
machine.
thanks, Ash. Wow, 5 viewers. Impressive.
I've got 1, which is probably Nightbot, so...
I was gonna say, I usually, like, when I go live, I try to post yours and Simon's, and I like to have the details in the quote tweet with both of you.
Let's see here. Boom. Boom. What? Oh, it's too
Alright, so I'm gonna go back to... Oh, did I just use my PRD even though I teleported back?
Booty.
For crack's sake. Fine, well, I'll just drop a new one then.
Wait, no, there's no slots for
That's
that.
what I should have done in the first place.
Maybe this and maybe
Obligato.
that.
Hey! Hey! Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh, wait, that's right. I should also drop this gun in there and is
there anything down here? No.
that.
We are playing some Hellgate London for charity.
Oh, got a mod
Project Hope is pretty...
stuff.
So real quick about Project Hope, and this is super cool. So back in March when the war in Ukraine broke out, I was like, what can I do to help? And then I realized, you know what? There are people who stream for charity, and I like to stream, so let's try this. I was one, and so Shagrazier and I were 2 of over 1,600 streamers that raised for Project Hope. And Project Hope raised 1.4 million, like altogether, all 1,600 plus of us raised 1.4 million for aid in Ukraine.
We're
So,
awesome.
yes. So, supplies for people who need them. Actually, yeah, let me look at some of the examples on the charity site. First aid kit to a family displaced, a hygiene kit, medical care. Also, and I like that they specify this, medical care for anyone who's pregnant. And also, you know, just women's supplies, because people forget about those things a lot of the time. It's like, you know, your body doesn't stop just because you're in the middle of a war zone. So yeah, that was pretty badass. All right, we going into this rift?
Not
or
yet.
We...
I'm not there yet.
Oh,
I'm still I'm dealing with a problem where all my mods are the wrong level.
oh yeah, that's annoying.
Every time. Every goddamn time.
I was gonna say I should probably check the mods on mine and make sure they're.
14, 13,
What is this for?
11,
Ooh, I have shoulders you might want.
12.
Yes, this is 2038! Because we can all play together. I love 2038 for that.
14, 11, 14. This is all I've
Simon, do you use the rifles? Because I have one for like evokers, summoners. Increases electricity damage and plus 28% damage to necros. It's a heavy rifle.
Oh, is it the Tempest rifle?
17.
Yeah. Galvanized Tempest rifle.
Oh,
Nah, I can take it apart.
One?
Okay.
Ugh. Ugh. They should be ashamed.
I mean, it basically makes me multi-shot lightning enchanted, but they're just so hard to aim.
Ah.
Doesn't help me to put it.
I was gonna say, I actually haven't upgraded any of my weapons, so the mods, or not lately anyway, so the mods are still good.
Critical chance multiplier gives critical damage bonus. High strength, minion arm. Yes.
On and off. Like, I haven't played lately, unfortunately. I wouldn't call it an easy fun stream because it's 2038 and it can get really hairy. But it's definitely a fun because, I'm playing with my friends. I don't play as often as I used to. I probably should play more. I just usually like to play when it's like with a whole bunch of people. But yeah, we play this. Yeah, I do love this game a lot. Like Hellgate. So my introduction to Hellgate London, and I've told a little bit of the story before. I know, Shagrazir, you've heard it, and Simon, you've heard it. But so like I was due to have surgery the day after my 19th birthday, like major surgery to fix like a torn up shoulder. And I couldn't go into New York for my birthday because obviously I had surgery the next day. And so I went shopping to, like, hey, let's treat myself for my birthday. And I saw Hellgate London sitting on the shelf. I'm like, oh, this looks kind of cool. Let me try this game. And so I spent a very long time sitting in bed after that surgery in excruciating pain because they did not treat that pain well at all. And not only that, but they botched the surgery in their own way, and I had to get another one years down the road. Like, no, actually not that long. Like 4 years afterwards. And I just distracted myself from the misery by playing Hellgate London. Fast forward and I played it over and over and over. Fast forward 2 years, and I was in London for the first time, and I got to Covent Garden, and I actually screeched to a halt because it was exactly. I mean, obviously in modern London, it's modern London and not post-apocalyptic, but it was exactly what it looked like in the game, and my mind was just blown by how accurate it was and the level of detail. And so a couple years later, when I was in school in Ireland, which ended up being cheaper than going to like the prestigious college in the States. Anyway, so because I had saved up a lot, like pretty much every penny from my part-time job to go so that I could do spring break in London. I spent one day with like riding the tube all day and hitting all these different landmarks to do what I called the Hellgate hunt, to hit as many real places in Hellgate London as possible. Oh, there is an ancient blood in here.
Woohoo!
Oh, Shagrazir, you can relate to this. I love it when games do that. GTA 5 did that with Santa Monica Pier, and this released before D3.
Oh, yeah.
Weren't you saying that about GTA? Or one of the GTAs?
Yes, it was GTA 5. I went and visited my friend who lives in LA, and it was pretty funny that as we were driving around town, I was like, I recognize this from a video game.
Yeah. It was wild, especially because this game came out in 2007, and so they were in London taking pictures in like 2005, like 2004, 2005. So like the cameras then were okay, but they weren't obviously like super duper good. So yeah, and they it's a shame there's not like a block where I can just hold my shield up, but anyway.
Nope, just sits on your arm waiting for you to use it to attack.
So yeah, I did that, and I actually just recently uncovered the pictures and did like kind of a sloppy mock-up of a map that I wanted to do, where I put pictures from every place that I went to on their map locations in the Hellgate London map. So I'm gonna do a nice, fancier, cleaner one later. But yeah, it was wild, and there were so many places that looked so like Piccadilly Circus, all the curving streets, and we're actually getting to Piccadilly Circus next. That was like right on point. Covent Garden was like, I was walking through that in game, and it was essentially identical. And because I loved Covent Garden Market, and that was like the place where you see the street performers, and I'd been there so many times that when I came back to the game, and like you come out of the station and go down the hill. I'm like, yeah, no, this is exactly where it is in London. London was a fun city.
Been a while since I've been there.
I did find out. Oh, you'd love to visit the area in London when they shot 28 Days Later? That would be cool. I did find out recently that my favorite coffee shop that I went to every single time it was in London has been closed permanently, and I'm very upset. Yeah, I know exactly what scene you're talking about.
Alright, into the ancient blood. Alright, chums up. Let's do this. Leroy
Jenkins! Oh, shit, strumpets.
I don't think I'd want to meet a strumpet that was made of shit.
That's not my
lovely
carnivore.
bunch of fetid hulks, diddly dee, there they are. Although, my aura's doing real well,
Yes.
because I'm
Keep
surrounded by these
upgrading the health
motherfuckers.
aura and the power auras. They're going to serve you so well. Just be aware that they cap out at 8. And so if you have significantly more than 8 monsters around you, they will start to overwhelm it. Because your healing
Gotcha.
doesn't grow after 8 enemies.
Level 11, bitches!
Oh yeah.
Obligato, you subscribed! Oh my goodness, thank you!
Did you want to say obligato, obligato?
Obrigato. No, obligato, so I'm obliged and anyway. Thank you so
Obligato.
much, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
But, I mean...
Welcome to our craziness.
You know what, that makes even more sense.
6 viewers now. It's been a while. And my inventory is full. Oh, wait! That counts as a milestone, technically. Even though it's not for charity. So, hang on, as soon as we... Because I've been mean with this
What, the tape?
with this gift for so long, yeah.
They gotta pay. They gotta pay. Just like OnlyFans.
Well, they did. He did. He subscribed.
Don't do an Ancient Blood at the top
Let's
of the
go
hour.
watch TV and relax. Have a good stream. Thank you so much.
We always break our,
Enjoy your TV and enjoy your relaxation.
our own rules.
I was gonna say everybody should get time to relax nowadays, for real.
Heck, it's EC.
Huh?
It was a Cajun band a long time ago called Tek It Easy. T-E-K.
Tech it easy. Nice.
T-E-K-I-T-E-C-I-C-I.
Alright, so I'm going to... I was gonna say, I'm probably not gonna be able to open the package until
Shit.
Ancient Blood is done, because...
So much garbage! Give me a peacemaker, good God!
I know, right?
Want it.
Ash, I was gonna say, Ash, you are just like me, because I will do the same. I'll have like a stream going, and then I'll be like playing a game at the same time. Alright, what skill? Alright, should I
Get a
up
fitted
hamper? Should I grab
hold.
challenge, or should I... Okay, I'm at Aura of Renewal.
I would recommend Denounce, just because the sooner you get it, the better.
Oh, I have
waited-
challenge. You mean challenge?
Challenge?
Oh no, denounce I need level 15.
Oh. What is
So I'm gonna
challenge?
upgrade
I don't
Aura of
remember
Renewal. Challenge is literally...
It's not. I thought the first one was
draws enemies within the holy aura into melee range.
That's interesting. I don't even remember that one. I must never have
Huh.
taken it.
So okay, so for me, I always thought challenge was the get your ass over here sort of thing, the
No,
way it
that's
is
Denounce.
in... Yeah.
Denounce picks a single target and, I need help. I need help!
Yeah, I see it. I'm coming.
Woo! I
was
used
gonna
escape! I used escape!
It's the ADHD way of life. We need multiple things going on to function.
What's hurting me? Why am I being...
It's like I'll be in a meeting and if my camera's on, sometimes my coworker's been like, "Are you crafting?" I'm like, "Yes, this is how I pay attention. Leave me alone." But they're very understanding, and so is my boss, which is great.
I wish mine were.
Oh, come on, stop stunning me, you asshole!
So much.
Or at least let me stun your ass in
Yeah.
return. Ugh. Alright, I vote
Oh, my
we...
poor baby drone almost died. I actually saved it for once. Carnivore! I've got a lovely bunch of carnivores.
Deedly deedy. There they are, standing in ancient blood.
Big
1,
ones,
2,
small.
3.
Some as big as your head. Oh god.
Give him a shot, a twitch of the finger, that is what he said.
Oh!
That was a good clip. And now I'm gonna have to smash these two clips together of our singing,
Always.
our mashup of with. You were the one who came up with the "Give Him a Shot" lyrics, which is great.
Sometimes I am able to think on my feet. What's the word?
Currently
Improv.
beating people in a Yambos and Ferraris in a Honda Civic. Oh man.
Yambas?
Yambos and Ferrari. She's playing Need for Speed,
I was gonna say, you mean
and
Lam
she's using a
Lambo?
Honda. She's using a Honda Civic to trounce people, which I really appreciate.
Is
Which
this
is
you
hysterical.
over here that I'm launching fire on top of?
Probably.
I can't even tell. I have no idea.
Oh, I'm dying.
Totally surrounded. Well, I might have killed some of the things that you were leeching health off of.
That's okay. I've got a PRD, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Yep, I got you killed. I'm so sorry. There were more
That's
things
fine.
attacking you from range than I realized. Escape!
Ash, have you seen the parody? What's it called? I think the Hofstadter family, the Holzman. They have a song, a parody song called ADHD to the tune of Under the Sea, and it is
ADHD.
amazing. ADHD. Yeah, it's amazing. I've shared it with pretty much everyone I know who has ADHD, and they're like, "This is way too real." Oh, fuck! The Ints have respawned outside Ancient Blood.
Wait,
Okay.
did I do something
I see you.
dumb?
Hello.
Oh, no, I can't get this yet. Why not? Character level is too low. Wow, okay. I guess I'm cheating.
That means you're punching above your weight.
No, I'm using a weapon that gives me a skill that
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I
normally
was
have
doing that
access to.
earlier too. I had that earlier as well.
Just didn't realize it.
And of course, what do? I immediately go back and, oh, let's ping that aura so that I can actually get health from these chuckle fucks.
How many drone types
Not
do I
dead yet.
have?
Oh,
2.
AoE loadout, AoE loadout.
I'm just gonna keep upgrading my drone first until I'm happy with that. Okay, yeah, let's get it some more health. Stuff! No, I filled up again.
I really don't like it when they stun me.
Dumb. Can't use any of this shit. Go away. Oh, that does not sound friendly.
Is there anything in this game that sounds friendly?
Me?
Ooh, everybody come over here so that you can get loot when I open the chest.
I sound friendly. I sound...
Where are you, Shay?
I have no idea. Wait, there's 2 blue crosses over here.
Yeah, we're over here because we have, there's a chest,
Well,
and we want you to get the
wary
loot.
of this area because it was full of monsters and you died earlier. Definitely not my fault. Okay, I'm here. I'm close enough to get stuff from the chest.
Sweet.
Thank you.
I was gonna say, I came back and I killed them.
Thank you for recycling.
Oh, god
Well,
damn
I
it, I need
used
to
a
do the
stake.
phantasmal damage again.
Spectral.
But yeah, that one.
Gotta say the right words.
No.
Oh. Please.
I'd swear I just put spectral damage on one of my weapons, but I could be wrong.
Well, I just put fire on the ground. Vortex Goliath. He doesn't singularly
Did I not
exist.
put hamper on my main attack yet? I didn't. Okay. Or oh, I didn't for this loadout.
I
Okay.
did manage to set him on fire, though. Ooh, opening a box. Everybody here? Yes, you are. Okay.
Ooh, molten edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Let's see, what's in my boss fight loadout?
So much junk.
18 to 27 versus... No, not the shield. 23 to 33. Maybe if I upgraded this.
Shield penetration.
Nah.
Oh, the accuracy +4. That's gonna help.
Wish Dragon Age warned me my level was too low when facing a dragon. Oh, an Inquisition? Yeah. Big mood.
Dragon Age get fucked real hard.
I like Dragon Age, but yeah, there's times when it will screw you over big time. Oh, there's a Phantasmal Blade. Ooh, Kabbalistic Focus. I will save that for you, Simon, and then you can decide whether you want to nuke it or not.
Are they gonna send in the cavalry?
Oh my god.
Didn't you know it's dad joke hour?
I haven't... Shit.
He's so angry.
To a crisp, one could say.
To shreds, you say.
To shreds, you say.
And how's his widow holding up? To shreds, you say. That fall. Oh no, it was hurt 5 points of damage. Oh, it's digging! It's doing a diggining!
A diggining?
Yeah. You know, the sequel to The Highlander? The diggining?
Fox.
Highlander 2, The Fuckening?
I thought the whole movie was the fucking anyway.
Yeah, basically. I opened it. Ah ha 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 ha.
Do you use rocket pistols, the thermal bolters?
Definitely not.
That's right, I remember now.
They are the butsiest. My fucking marksman can't even make rocket pistols good.
They're not as good as an ass rack.
They're not as good as
Getting
ass
like
rack.
shit in this ancient blood.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a small one. Which just means that there's more time for better ones.
That's true.
Palladium.
The fucking... Is that a Mark Wahlberg movie?
Pretty sure it is. Marky Mark and the Fucking Bunch.
Oh, hang on.
Whoa.
I just realized now that I have Hamper as my main attack on everything, attack speed doesn't matter anymore.
I don't think we're getting out of here alive, guys. Oh, good.
We might.
No, you already
It's
died.
like, do you really... What, in Serenity, do you really think any of us are going to survive this? Well, I might!
I might. No grenades, Jane. We're robbing the place, not invading it.
Are those grenades? Yeah, Captain said he doesn't want them.
Boy, it sure would be nice if we had some grenades.
Had some grenades now, wouldn't it? I won't get it. You shoot me if they take me. Well, don't shoot me first. My dad and I saw that in theaters, and when the Reavers came out of space, and the audience was like, "Ah! Target the Reavers! Target everything! Somebody fire!"
Yeah. They're not a good government.
Well, the operative even says at one point, he's like, "I know I'm a monster," and I'm like, that's not something to be proud of, but okay.
It's, actually, I think it's very interesting. It's a trope that's done, but not overdone, which is nice, is the person who is committed to changing the world, but knowing that in doing so, they're unworthy to live in the world they create.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'd be interested, because it's been a long time since I watched that movie. I would love to watch it now, and see how I feel about it.
No, it's good. He plays the character. God damn, I just keep finding better ones.
Oh, he's a phenomenal actor.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the Old Guard, actually, and he's gonna be in the sequel.
Level is this?
Yeah, no, and I was gonna say,
Yeah.
it's
4,
definitely...
no, 8.
I mean, it's been done in some tropes where it's like there's a new world, and then the main, and that the character that's either the lead or something. Elysium comes to mind. Jagger, did you see Elysium?
What, the movie?
Matt Damon.
No.
It was actually quite good.
Oh, okay.
It made you think, which is why people hated it, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's usually a good way to get a low critical rating.
Yeah, it made you think, and it made you think about social issues, which is why I got an even lower critical rating.
No.
Especially because
it's too woke. It's got a woke agenda.
Well, not only that, but you could see both sides of the argument that they presented were very understandable, is the thing.
So everybody's just a bad guy, is what this is telling me.
Well, so basically the premise is that Elysium is like this space station in orbit around Earth. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the Jordan Peele movies. Yeah, they do make you
Jordan
think.
Peele's great.
But so Elysium is this orbital station around the Earth, and everyone lives well. Everyone, has medical care, but it costs and like everyone's healthy, but people are constantly trying to sneak on to get the medical care they desperately need.
Yeah.
And then the Earth is like just post-apocalyptic kind of shithole.
Oh, where'd he come from?
From behind. Or
Whoa,
as they said
shit.
in Star Wars:
Hello.
New Hope, it came from behind. Bail out into what? Space?
So yeah, Elysium, basically you either have to be rich, pay money, and that's to get a citizenship. Some people, get smuggled on, get fake things anyway. But the thing is that you can see both sides of the argument, because and it's one of those things that's been explored a lot, but I really like the way they explored it in this one, because it's one of those things where the medical care and the resources are limited, and that's what has happened to the world, is that we've depleted the resources, and that there's only so many we can do, and only so many we can create. There's only so many that they can harvest and farm on Elysium, and trying to do it on Earth won't work anymore because they screwed it all up. And so it's really, let's see, do we open this chest? Nope. I'm so sorry. Are you guys close enough for that?
Probably. Where are the blue
I got
check
legendary.
marks?
Okay, cool.
I was fucking with my inventory. I'm still fucking with my inventory.
Ooh, I have legendary boots for you, Simon. But anyway, the thing is that it's tough because you really can see what, like, both sides of the argument. Because medical care is limited, you can't give it to everybody. And of course, the decision on whom to ration it to is one of those things. It's like, can that decision even be made in good conscience? And that, I think, falls back to the, people not being like starting a new world, but not being, honorable enough to live in the world that they've created. So, it definitely makes you think, and it makes you consider, and it's not black and white, which is probably why people hated it.
Probably.
Did you see District 9? That's another one that was so good.
Dude, of course. Did you see
that one? Was like, yeah, and that one actually got like great reviews and was critically acclaimed, but it was another thinker.
I loved District
And
9.
the parallel was really obvious. But yeah, no, District 9 was amazing.
Super good. Oh, hey, fun thing that I wanted to say earlier. When I started my recording program, Streamlabs had just gone through an update, and just like pretty much every time it goes through an update, it unseated all of my audio devices.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, for me, I think it does that too, but it's not as devastating.
Well, I had assumed that it was working properly, and when my mic is in position, it blocks my view of the audio. So it was like halfway through your intro spiel that I looked over and I saw there was no audio bar jumping. I went, fudge.
I have absolutely done that before, where I've been on stream for like 10 minutes with no sound.
I hate it. I just don't get it. It's like they're named, but then they fill in bullshit. Like if I go into the properties, it's just filled in with like a MAC address that points to nothing. And it's like, why? Why are you do this?
All right. We have completed an Ancient Blood.
Ancient Blood.
Alright, so as soon as we get out of here, I'm gonna open... Oh, someone who did a long stream and the audio wasn't recorded? Oof.
Yeah.
Alright.
Episode 50 of my D&D live play. No, not
Yikes.
50. One of the episodes, anyway. We had this big, like, heart-to-heart with all the characters.
No
it was like
audio.
an hour of just, like, getting everybody on the same page and, like,
That blows.
airing out this laundry and, getting, just coming together. And then I realized the audio was not functioning.
Alright, I'm really quick gonna open this. So, Ash, I don't know if you're here for this. So, Project Hope sent, like, DIY packages and activities for streamers to do on stream as a nice kind of thank you. And I think like, if you applied by a certain time and, like, the certain number of whoever filled out the form, I put surprise me. And so I have no idea what is in this package. And since I had a subscriber and I was taunting people all day, this is really pretty paper too. I'm like being very careful just to save it. So I have no idea what's in here and what my DIY package is. I'm just very carefully cutting tape. And so I can't decide whether I'm going to do a separate stream where I set up a camera to position over the DIY and me while I'm doing it. But let's see what we've got from Project Hope. And thank you again to Project Hope for putting this together and being kind enough to send these to us. What did I get? Ooh. I can't quite tell yet. I got a Build a Snowman kit.
Build that snowman.
What kind of snowman? Well, I was going to say, what's it made out of? Oh, I see. Randomly need the white clay to form snowball. Okay, it's like the little putty clay. And then wait 24 hours to dry. And build a snowman friend that won't melt. Clay can be used repeatedly. If it's too dry, add a few drops of water and knead repeatedly until it becomes soft. That's really cool. I'm sorry, I have to. Do you want to build a snowman?
Come on, let's go and play.
I hardly see you anymore. Come out the door. It's like you've gone away.
We used to be best buddies, but now
And now we're not.
I wish you would tell me why.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Doesn't have
It doesn't have to be a snowman. Go away, Anna.
Okay, bye.
This is what you get when you come to our streams. Beautiful, beautiful singing. Us being some great... Although, now this gives me the opportunity to share one of my favorite parodies in all of ever. It came out like right after Frozen came out, and the first time I heard it, I was wheezing. It's, someone dubbed it over, it's like, knock, knock, da knock, knock. Will you help me hide a body?
There it is.
Come on, we can't delay. He's right here lying on the floor. Get him out the door before he can decay.
Perfect.
Then I forget the next part, but the final part was, will you help me hide a body? It doesn't have to be in one piece.
Nice. No, I forget the next part, but I forget the next part, but then it goes, secret tunnel.
Through the mountains. Secret, 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 secret tunnel.
I forget the next part, but then it goes. Anytime somebody says I forget the next part, I just think of secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Through the mountain. And Milo's sitting here looking at me like, what the f***, man?
What did you snort today? I sniffed my butt and it didn't do that to me.
That's probably the look he's giving me is like, dude, what the fuck, man? So yes, you're probably right. He's probably like, I sniffed my own butt and it didn't make me this crazy.
Humans is weird. Wait, where'd Simoner go? Where is everybody? Where am I supposed to be?
Simon said, no, he said that he had to go for a second.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm back now that I'm in town trying to clear everything out of my inventory.
Fair.
The inventory.
Oh, I have 2 things for you, so let me run back to town real quick.
Nobody has things.
Bigger question, what didn't I snort?
The apocalypse. Wait,
Is that snortable?
Definitely.
Oh dear, why? It doesn't have to be in one piece.
Good, because that's such a long series, I wouldn't want to have to find it in there. But, Tish. Anime reference. I found the door to Piccadilly Circus.
Okay, so I'll portal to you in a second. Let me take the Librarian's Reaper just to do this damn
I did
mission.
finally find that I had something useful in my shared storage. I had a Scorpion targeting system that one of my other characters had found, which my engineer ended up needing.
Oh, no.
Everything that I have to do is in either Piccadilly or Oxford Circus, so...
Where the hell are you? Oh, I see you. Where's the Piccadilly? Oh, I see it. Yeah, Piccadilly or Oxford Circus. Well, Oxford Circus is to speak with teacher.
Contain the calamity that is your memories.
That is my what now?
Calm your tits.
Please send me that exact phrasing, like the contain the whatever that is it, because that was funny as hell.
I shall send it to you now. What does Sam want?
Oh, I thought you said memories. I thought that sounded like a line from Kingdom Hearts.
The bees! You can replace the word darkness with anything, and it would still make sense. I'm going to replace darkness with bees.
Yeah, see, and Ash just said in the, yeah, Ash typed in chat, not the bees, at the same time I said, not the bees. Psionic powers.
Alright, fuck it. There you go. Whoops, nope. Did it wrong. There we... What? It deleted off the word. Alright. I'm ready to go through this portal.
Secret. Oh.
Are you staring at my drone and it's
Through the
it's in
apocalypse.
rage mode?
Secret, secret, secret. Okay.
I
This has
unlocked...
become a really musical episode.
It should be. That's us. It's the guitar
True.
bard and, you know, that other guy.
Oh, there's another hell rift over here. It's literally right here under the arch. I'm not even kidding. It's fucking hysterical. It's like, it's hiding.
Secret hell rift. Secret hell rift.
In the building. Better than Glee, am I right? Damn right.
To the hell place.
Secret, 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 secret.
Hell rift. Alright, ready? I think we cleared
Let's go. Now, fingers crossed for an ancient blood that's,
Ancient
you know, not gonna kill
blood.
us.
Yep, we got
that's
one.
very... We did?
Ancient
Oh wait, this
blood.
is enter the Oracle's dungeon. Oh, this is the... No, this
Oh,
is the
this is
Oracle's
the
dungeon.
mission?
This is literally the quest.
Whoops.
This is literally the quest.
We
It was
accidentally
the
did the
fucking
story. I'm sorry, guys.
quest. But no, that's hysterical because usually the quest you have to travel through all of fucking Piccadilly Circus.
Right?
And we still have to explore Piccadilly Circus as a quest. So the fact that we just found the place, like, oh look, here it is.
I'm finding tickers.
Is that yours, Simon, that big purple dude?
I think he does have one minion that keeps hulking out.
That's really cool. I have 4 of 10 tickers.
I have... Wait, I lost count. 6. 7.
I have 5. And the Milo's back.
Is he screaming?
No, he's sitting on the back of my chair, probably trying to plot to knock over the partition like the little butthead that he is. Hi, baby. Oh, no, he's actually on my shoulder now. Oh, I'm adding a stream marker here. He's literally got his paws on me and he's looking over my shoulder. He's
What are you doing? Why am I not involved? Where's my food?
He had his food. Okay,
But
now I'm at 7.
What if there was
What if there was more food?
I don't think she knows about second food.
Right.
Second food.
Oh, and now he's going to be lap cats. Yes,
I
he
thought
was
you were
good
about
boy.
to say loud cat. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
He is good boy. He is good. Whoop!
Oh. Push
A black cat's a name Salem. I understand that reference.
Sabrina Spellman?
Yeah. That's a cute idea.
Clarissa
Yeah, no, this is
explains
Milo
it all?
because he...
Said Clarissa explains it all?
Sabrina the Teenage Witch!
No, I know, but the same girl played...
Oh, yeah. Same actress.
Yeah.
Where were the other tickers? Okay, he decided he had enough and just jumped away.
Check the right side of the staircase that we came down. Like, right side as you come down it. Because I'm at 10 now.
I'm only at 7. Wait. Oh, there were 3 on the stairs themselves. Okay, now I'm at 10.
There you go. A step into hell. I'm gonna step into hell, guys. You can't stop me. Wait, I need to repair my drone first. There we go. Okay, I'm stepping into hell. Look up at my... but it's basically another Ancient Blood.
Essentially,
This is
yeah.
the one where we have to collect a bit of the body, right?
Yeah.
And then,
Do you want something, a relic that gives you 5% increased range?
No, because none of my guns use relics.
How did I achieve level 12 when I'm not hitting anything currently?
I don't know. What
I'm
level
dismantling things.
I am also 12. I was gonna be like, what? Oh, well, because you don't have to hit anything. As long as we're in the same area, we share experience.
Neat.
Yeah. Actually, I have to dismantle shit
Zombies.
too. God, I've been getting pretty much nothing but gray bullshit for a while. Why can't I have the Peacemaker? This is so stupid. You forget how tiring this is. By that I mean, fuck! Wait, what used to be there?
Goddamn festering zombies. Stop poisoning me, you fuckers.
Well, I finally used up all my original bottom baseline level heals.
Ooh, oh shit. I'm so sorry. I opened the
Oh no.
the chest.
Oh no, yep, there's nothing in front of it. Fuck.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys.
Ah, boo.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, there was shit in it, so.
Boo.
Sorry, I forgot. Do you need tech that decreases power of tactical skills?
No. I barely use
Or
any
power
skills.
cost, I mean.
Yeah. No, I'm very infrequently
Ooh,
using
12%
skills.
chance to release an electric discharge when it kills an enemy. I'm putting that on this shield.
Yay. You got a flamethrower over there, buddy?
Peacemaker. I was gonna say, I don't know what show that's from besides the Winona Earp gun Peacemaker. Oh!
No, but this is funnier because it's Peacemaker spelled P-I-E.
Peace, P-I-E-C-E.
Because it
It's a
breaks
peacemaker because it
things down into
dismantles everything.
pieces.
Yeah. Which is funny as fuck. I was gonna say, there's Winona. Yeah, Winona. Oh yeah, Winona Earp. That is a great show.
So, it's so funny. My brain, there's a cognitive dissonance in my brain, or maybe it's just a disagreement inside my brain. Because, like, when I hear Winona Earp, 2 thoughts enter my brain simultaneously. One is, yes, it should be pronounced Winona Earp because it's a play on Wyatt Earp. And the second one is, why the fuck do people keep saying it wrong? The name is Winona.
Well, no, it's spelled Wynnona. So
Yeah.
it's not Winona like Winona Ryder. It's actually Wynonna.
Love
And
Winona. Winona's
and I was
spelled with a
gonna
Y
say,
too?
well, no, not Winona Ryder. Winona Ryder is spelled with an I. Oh, that's really sweet, Ash.
But Y can make a short I sound too.
They pronounce it Winona on the show. Anyway.
I know. I'm saying they're right to because it's a play on Wyatt.
Right, but I was gonna say also all the Earp descendants have
Y name.
W names, like Ward Earp, and then Winona's sister is Waverly. And she jokes about how she's like, I was almost welcome, Earp. And then their oldest sister is Willa.
Willa.
Although they do have a joke at one point about like there was this one heir that he was the one who, when he came into the power, he was the one who like killed the most revenants, but he also only lived like 6 months.
Lord Mealmite decided to come back for a viz.
Yeah, I've actually cosplayed as Winona before. It was fun.
Oh no, he dropped a physical field.
'Cause I gave you all I got to give, and know that ain't no way to live, so I told that devil to take you back. I told that devil to take you back. Good shit. Oh, there's the body part.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
Okay, so there was a thing online that Roll20 put out. It's like, here is one free pass, so that you do not lose Whamageddon. So like you can hear "Last Christmas" by Wham once without having to and like have it not count and not lose. Oh, thanks, Ash. Oh my god, Shagrazier, get over here so we can open this box.
What? I was fixing a thing with my audio.
What's in the box?
Alright, I'm here. Open it. Oh, there was an epic.
Oh no, a double-edged. Oh, I'm out of analyzers.
Yeah, me too.
See, I have 48.
I only bought 25 when I was last in there, and I should have bought more.
I got a legendary grappler, the Guardian pole gun.
I was gonna say, Ash, that's like it's funny because that song is much higher than I can usually sing. Well, not can usually sing, but do usually sing. I'm usually like way in the lower registers.
Wait,
another chest over here.
Drop it an octave.
Yep. Some of the I was gonna say there's some parts of the song that I do drop an octave, or I can drop an octave, but the very end is a little too deep.
But the very next day.
Which is unfortunately my problem with a lot of songs. Like the regular octave's too high and down the octave is too low.
Junk. Ooh, wait, what level is this? Level 8 with 7. A. Right click.
Oh, that's cool. You can sing in character as Kermit the Frog. That's wicked. I can do a Stitch voice. Oh, and I can sing, yeah, one of the incentives, and I'm not going to sing it now because it's something that it's one of the incentives that you can get at the money mark is I can sing the Chipmunk Christmas song in a chipmunk voice, so.
Oh, but even the chipmunks couldn't sing in the
Oh my god, Trickster Tao is here and subscribed with Prime. Hi, Trickster Tao! I know exactly who you are. Good to see you. Welcome to Hellgate, and thank you for subscribing. That was very sweet. Thank you so much.
Pretty hurt. Summoner's gonna die. Simoner.
What?
Simoner's super hurt. Simoner's gonna die.
He's got, from what I can see, a decent amount of health, but you can correct me if I'm wrong.
He's got 128.
Hi, Trickster Tao! Yeah, but if you look at by comparison at his health bar,
Yeah.
it's only down by like a quarter.
That's a lot. I screamed bloody murder when I scream bloody murder when my health gets that low.
Are you also the type of person who fills up their gas tank when it's like only down by a fraction?
I wouldn't ever fill up a gas tank. I don't have a car.
Oh, that's right. If you did,
I would find a way to get an electric car that wasn't a Tesla, because fuck that guy.
fuck that guy. With a cactus. Sideways.
Yeah. Correct.
Trickster Tower, have you played Hellgate London or London? Well, I was gonna say, this case, London2038, but... Ah, damn Fury. Yes, that dude needs to just go.
Well, that thing died.
I was gonna say, so Hellgate London, I'm sorry, I know Ash, you've heard this spiel before, came out in 2007, was ahead of its time, fantastic game, so a passion project called London2038 kept the servers alive. Ooh, there's a legendary Tempest rifle. Want me to keep it for you, Simon?
Probably not.
Okay.
Bucks.
Get some good components out of it. And so then a passion project called London2038 has kept the multiplayer servers alive and even added content and improved upon current content, and yeah, good shit. Ooh, another Nightblade. Inquisitor.
Now, you said that you found this game like pretty much at random because you were just looking for something to
Yeah.
keep you busy. When did you find out? How did you find out about all the story behind the game and its creation and its relation to other games?
That I didn't find out until years later, and a lot of it, some of it I knew from looking up, but the rest of it I learned a lot through 2038. I need to finish reading the novels. They're very cool. The first one I was like, yeah, let me just read a couple chapters. Suddenly it's 4 a.m. and I finished the book. You fell for the classic blunder!
Oh. Only slightly less well known. And
never getting a land war in Asia. And also never mess with a Sicilian when death is on the line. Never start a book at 11 p.m. with the phrase, just one chapter.
Never go in against a Sicilian. Death is on the line.
Death is on the line. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha. Actually, it's really funny because the last time I was in the city for work, not this past day that I was in there, but the one before that, I think it was. I was walking past... Well, the thing is, in New York City, this is the thing about New York City. So I was walking past a restaurant, like booking it to the train station to try and get back home at a reasonable hour. And so I was, walking, and there was a guy sitting and eating at a cafe, and the salad that he was eating looked really friggin' good. Anyway, inconceivably good, you might say. But I was thinking to myself, I'm like, hey, that guy looks kind of like Wallace Shawn. And then I'm literally like stopped mid-stride and went, that probably is Wallace Shawn. I'm in New York. I looked it up later, and yes, he's based in New York, so I probably did walk right past Wallace Shawn.
Dude's gotta be old now.
He's yeah, I think late 70s, early 80s, something like that.
Christopher Lee was recording heavy metal albums at that age.
Christopher Lee was a badass, man.
Now, are either of you guys King's Quest fans?
I've not played. He was not having a salad with Andre Trickster Taub, if only.
Because
I was gonna
that
say,
would
there
mean
was one
Andre
lost
the
too
Giant's
soon.
alive.
I know, there was one lost too soon. I've heard good things about King's Quest. I know there was a video done for a competition that I entered years ago where someone did like a monologue about how awesome King's Quest was.
Right. Well, it heavily leans on fairy tales. If you know fairy tales, a lot of the puzzles in the game might be a little
Ooh.
easier. And there was a remake or a reboot of King's Quest a couple of years ago, and they actually drew
Oh,
from The Princess Bride, and they drew from
Oh.
that scene
that
with
is
Wallace Shawn,
amazing.
and they got Wallace Shawn to do the character's voice.
No way. Oh my god, that is amazing. That is freaking amazing. I'm going to have to look that up. That's awesome. Yeah, I did watch the Game Awards, and I was confused by that guy at the end that because
Everyone
the security
was.
well, but the thing is that and I didn't realize that what he was saying was actually an anti-Semitic dog whistle, essentially. I didn't pick it up because I'm not Jewish myself, but then when someone pointed it out to me, I was like, well, shit.
Probably Jewish people wouldn't pick it up either, since it's made to be picked up by the ones who are against Jewish people.
No, well, it's the same if someone says a dog, like there's some dog whistles in the queer community that, you know, those of us who are part of the queer community will recognize immediately as dog whistles and will have to explain to other people why they are dog whistles.
Well, yeah.
So it was very similar. A friend of mine
I just meant that
is Jewish and was...
being Jewish doesn't default mean that you know that dog.
Oh no, it doesn't default me. Yeah, so I'm sure there were people that didn't get it, but someone I know who did explained it to everybody.
I've learned about a bunch of white supremacy dog whistles that I didn't know existed.
I was gonna say there's a bunch that I'm sure there's some that I don't know. There are some that I was gonna say there are some phrases where even if I don't know specifically that they're dog whistles, that'll kind of like you'll kind of side eye these phrases like, why does this feel wrong?
I had a lot of trouble understanding the kid's accent.
I think I didn't even catch it. I was gonna say I was only half paying attention, and it was when I heard Bill Clinton that I went, wait, what the fuck? I thought he was and like everyone, I think they thought he was like someone's kid or something. But was it an accent or was he actually like under the influence of something? I couldn't hear like what he was kind of mumbling.
I don't think he was under the influence because, according to what I read, I didn't actually witness this or go to find any. I did not want to go watch it. But I did read that apparently this is not the first time he's done it.
Oh, so that explains why he was arrested.
Yes. And good thing, probably.
You would think that if he's done it before, that they would have had security.
Yeah.
His grammar also was quite poor. Yeah, that's yeah. So yeah, thankful. I was gonna say there are some people who just need arresting. There's plenty that are unfair, but sometimes
just get a little
it is very
arrested
warranted.
as a treat. Get arrested for the afternoon.
I don't know, man. Every so often, there are some people whose behavior I'm like... I was gonna say, not even sometimes. Most of the time, there's some people where I look at the behavior and I'm like, what the fuck, my dude?
That sounds like how people look at me. What the fuck, my dude? I just look back at them and I go,
oh, Holloway.
are we talking to Holloway?
Oh no, I got into the store and she's like, is that a heavy weapon or are you happy to see me? And it's like, oh,
do you go to Oxford Circus?
I'm not at Oxford Circus yet. I'm turning in quests here.
Wow.
Let's see. Oh, Heaven's Ark. Well, if I had my Blade Master...
Come on over.
Holloway is the one who's just a little too hot for you, alright?
She's the one that's like hella inappropriate. And that was after they added back, because apparently some of her lines were cut. Minion damage penalty and damage penalty.
If I remember right,
Yeah, that's
she's
not worth it.
extremely very horny.
Yeah, she literally just said, "Is that a heavy weapon, or are you just happy to see me?"
It's both.
Yeah, Simon, I have shoulders that you might like, and then if you don't want them, you don't have to use them, but you might like them.
I like shoulders. Lip tug.
Okay, had to make room.
No worry.
Someone stop me. I'm considering putting this thermal bolter on.
Don't.
But it gives me 3 ranks of construct drone.
Yes, we are murdering the devils and demons and daemons. Hello, how are you?
We don't murder daemons. Those guys are okay.
That's true, they are. I apologize that I'm eating every so often, but I literally came right in from work and then... How did you get to Oxford Circus already?
I didn't. I'm not in Oxford Circus. I'm in Charing
Okay,
Cross.
you asked me if I went there, and
I
I'm like...
couldn't remember where Holloway is.
Interest you in any of my goods?
Yeah, she horny.
And now I have to speak with Lucius Alden. Blah.
That guy's fun. What are you talking about?
I mean, he is.
Holy. Alright.
Although they did give us snacks and holiday bags at work today, so...
We got end of the year food. It was bao and gyoza.
Nice.
Just a whole big order of bao and gyoza.
Yeah, so I always lift my mic away from my face when I chew. I'm told it doesn't help, but...
Gearbox 1.10. Wait a minute. Can I choose the name of my dumbass?
Your dumbass?
It seems to have a name. Do I get to name it?
Wait, who is your dumbass? Like, what do you mean by that?
My drone.
Oh, your drone.
Gearbox 1.10. Or is it a totally random name every time I summon one?
I'm supposed to be doing an origami right now. Okay, hang on.
Origami. So I turned in my quest. They didn't give me any new quest, did they? No.
Yeah, there's one for
with
Arfon. Yeah, speak of Lucius Alden.
And Lucius
All
Alden
right,
is
so now let's
downstairs,
spin the
right?
wheel. Yeah.
Yes, he is. There he is.
5-pointed star again. Okay.
You spin
That's
me
easy.
right round, baby, right round, like a
record, baby, right round, round, round.
Brain and awesome telekinetic powers.
All I know is that to me, you look like you're lots of fun.
Yeah, mine does that too. Like, if you lift it to a certain point, it mutes. And I've noticed that, like, out of the corner of my eye, that the little red light that means I'm muted goes on. It's pretty cool.
I was gonna say.
I actually said in one of my social media posts that this stream is unofficially brought to you by Logitech, because I realized, in Logitech G, because I realized that, like, all my peripherals are Logitech, and that, like, including my very first joystick from, like, 2003 that still works.
Green Park approach. Green Park. Okay.
I have to get... I was gonna say, I'm trying to fold origami and do that. I forgot how difficult that is.
It was like 2 days ago. How could you forget?
I didn't forget. I was just...
Oh no.
I was saying to my friends, I'm like, I gravely overestimated my ability to fold in game. Ooh, and there's more quests now.
Alright. There we go. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4 is what I have. 3 of them are
4?
green. 3 of them.
Oh,
are
yes,
in
yes,
Green
yes.
Park,
I see him now.
And one's in Oxford. And if I...
Yeah, Ash just said hashtag sponsor her Logitech. I did tag them in the post, possibly for that, reason.
I'm still really sad that I called up Logitech a couple months back and said I really would like a direct replacement for this keyboard that I'm using because I like all the features that are on this keyboard, and none of the keyboards that are currently available in your catalog have these features.
Oh.
And they were like, yeah, sorry, we can't help you.
You have hopes that HyperX will sponsor you someday. Once I was gonna say, I'm rooting for you. I am 10,000% rooting for you. I was gonna say, I'm sure they look for people, or I'd like to think they look for people that they see are passionate about their products, because then they don't have to hype it up to them. They can be like, hey, you want to advertise for us and we'll give you shit? And it's like, yeah. Well, I was gonna say, well, that's how my dad, he had like an actual boatload of Noctua fans in the basement, like computer fans, and I discovered that was because they would send him the fans, he'd test them and review them for them. Like, obviously my dad wasn't a streamer, but no way he would do that. But
foolish.
He probably, well, I was gonna say, he's the one that like got me into gaming with things like Zork, so he probably would have been a great streamer. Anyway, so I really screwed up this star. Okay, 5-pointed star that I kind of screwed up. Cat'll love playing with it. But yeah, so he had all of those because they literally would send him these fans to review, and he'd keep them. So, and they were very handy when I put my rig together.
Rig.
So if you ever need replacement fans, hit me up. Although not all of them are, an anonymous gifter gave TQ Loudly as tier 1 sub. Thank you, anonymous gifter!
We know TQ Loudly.
We do know TQ Loudly.
Hey, buddy!
Are you already in Green Park Approach?
No, I'm still in the Piccadilly Circus. I'm uncovering the map. There we go.
Trickster Tao, I guess you could say you're a part big fan. Mm-hmm.
Alright, I have now uncovered all of the map.
I'm pretty big fan. So, fun fact, Trickster Tao helped me put my rig into my new case when it came in. Because when I built my rig in the old case, I realized the old case was not going to cut it anymore, and it was too old.
Mm.
So I got a new case, and Trickster Tao was going to help me with my rig in the first place, but didn't have the chance to help me with the original build. So then he came over for the case replacement, and we were just like throwing jokes at each other. When I tell you we got into quadruple entendres at one point because of all like we were in quadruple up, like the screwing in of the motherboard and the screwing in of things, of course, was...
You're flexing your English major.
Yep. Am I?
French major.
Oh, entendre? Oh, my post was liked by a group called Charity Gaming, non-profit delivering video games to children in hospitals, make them feel like kids again. That's pretty cool.
Woo.
Follow them.
Oh, still no viewers for me. Alright, stop barking your
I was going to say, video games are... And I do get why there are so many charities that, will look to video games, because it is a good form of escapism. And there are things you can learn from video games, and they really are really important to some people. They gave me some fruity candy, and it has real sugar in it, which delights me because I'm allergic to artificial sugar. Yeah, there was pegging, there was pounding, there was constant reminders to be gentle. Yep, that's pretty much how it went.
Those are words that I just heard.
While we were putting the computer together, I think the pegging was in relation to the motherboard. I could be wrong.
You could peg near the motherboard or not near the motherboard. I'm sure it's fine. Motherboard doesn't care. Where the fuck is this portal?
Are we still waiting for you? Okay.
Yes.
It's down the escalators.
Down the, oh, fuck it. You know what? God damn it.
Just party portal.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. I don't remember seeing any fucking escalators.
I should not be having this much sugar.
Why are you having
At
this
all.
much sugar? Stop it. Wait, is that what was inside this package? Did they send you sugar?
Project, you mean, no, at work they gave me things with sugar, and I was saying that I'm like, I'm gonna have to ration these.
I am not good at that.
Alright, I'm gonna have one. Oh wait, I have this truffle open, so I'm gonna have that last piece and then put the rest of the way.
Mushrooms is gross.
No, no, they're chocolate truffles. But no, I was saying to my mom, I'm like, yeah, 10 years ago when I could still eat sugar without consequences.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to have the rest of that candy.
I found a toilet.
So, another thing that I can't, it's not that I can't have it, it's just there's some of it I can't have. So the dye in candy always gave me like a sore throat and felt really thick. So I can't have Skittles, and I just had one of those chewy things, and oh my gosh, I can feel it in the back of my throat. So I guess I can't have the rest of those, oh well.
But is it the dye or is it the corn syrup?
It's the dye, I think, because I noticed, like, Skittles especially,
But is it every Skittle
red
or certain
ones.
colors of Skittles?
all the Skittles. Starburst was another one. I would have one Starburst, and it was... And I did a lot of trial and error, and it was the stuff that had the dye, of all things.
But, like, all I'm saying is that, like, each different Skittle has different dyes in it, so...
I know, and it was the... I was gonna say, actually no, the one that didn't affect me the most, or the one that affected me the least, I think was red. And I knew that because I could have Twizzlers okay, which is good, because Twizzlers are some of my favorites. But lately, when I've gone to have Twizzlers, I haven't been able to have as many before my throat starts going, please stop. So...
There's it downstairs. I just saw a spectral
I'm
creature.
getting old!
Getting old.
Hey! You are my age, literally.
88 babies.
What month in 88? Are you already 34?
Oh, yeah. I'm in February.
Why can't I open this damn chest?
You're not 34 yet?
No, 5 days.
Hey, happy birthday.
Thanks, but I don't celebrate it.
Well, happy getting old.
Thanks.
Well,
Sometimes I'll do something like small for myself just to acknowledge the day, but otherwise, no.
what are you, angry at the day?
Hmm.
I mean, it's okay.
There's a bunch of different, like, little reasons. Some of them bigger than others that all just kind of culminated into... Because I have a lot of good memories from my birthday, but there was a bunch in adulthood, including my 18th of all things, that... So, like, for example, my 19th birthday, when I was supposed to go into the city, because I usually love going into the city for my birthday, for dinner, I couldn't because I was having surgery literally the next day, and that was literally, like, set the bar for my pain tolerance going forward. It was that bad. So there was that. Then on my 18th birthday, and this is where it started to go downhill, not to say there were bad birthdays, there were some good birthdays after that, but then there were still, my 18th birthday, we went to meet some family members halfway to eat, to go to a restaurant together, have like a family dinner, and etc. And, because 18, adulthood. But the thing is, the restaurant that we met in the middle at was Cheesecake Factory.
Well, I like that place.
I hate cheesecake. Everyone thinks I'm insane.
Yeah, you're insane.
I fucking hate cheesecake. I think it's it tastes bitter and sour to me. I think I have just weird taste buds.
You must, because I've never experienced that, but okay.
I can taste the cream cheese. and cream cheese and thank you, Ash. See? But like there's so few of us. I found that like there's so many, like out of every 100 people that say you're insane, there's like 1 or 2 who say no. We are like so few and far between.
Is literally my favorite dessert.
So I will say that I am open to trying it. If someone ever feeds me cheesecake that I genuinely enjoy, I would happily be proven wrong. Like, this is one of those situations where I would like to be proven wrong. Because, you know, the more dessert, the better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And the more options, the better. So
I got lost.
Now, I was going to the places that you explored, and I didn't. Yeah. Because otherwise I would have missed the Dynamo's ear.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, we were standing there fighting him. I just sort of assumed that you were with us, but there was so much on the screen and I didn't notice.
We've
got too many minions between us.
Yeah. Right.
I was just listening intently.
Right?
No, so I know that there are some people who have said like they have really good recipes for cheesecake and stuff, and I would love to try them. I genuinely, even though as a rule, it seems like I've not tried a cheesecake I've ever liked, I would be happy to try one because if I can find one that I do like, and it's someone's homemade recipe, I would like the fuck out of that recipe. Anyway, so we went to Cheesecake Factory, and for my birthday. And I don't like cheesecake, so that was interesting. And then, of course, there was the surgery. And then there were a bunch of little things after that, including... So a dear friend of mine that I played D&D with, I do make that joke often, that, you know, it's fate that a child born on the day D20 would then grow up to absolutely adore D&D. But a friend of mine was born on the 19th, and we played D&D together at the same hobby shop. And so I would create a birthday story, and we'd run it together. And it was and he'd be a player, and I'd be the DM, and we had a ton of fun. We would bring in snacks, we would bring in cake, we would just have it like a joint birthday celebration. He passed from COVID. He was already a liver transplant receiver, and so he was already high risk. And
I thought you were just gonna say he was already high. I'm like, man, on what?
No, yeah, he was already high risk, and I remember I'd messaged him and I'd found out that he had been exposed to COVID. And
this was recent.
And so, you know. And he was just such a dear friend, and of course, I lost him. And now, keep in mind, a dear friend of mine had passed in November, just out of the blue, suddenly. Then in March, my friend Keith, who had shared my birthday with me, or not, who was on the 19th and I was the 20th, had passed from COVID. And then in April, my dad passed.
Yeah, it's been a bad year.
Yeah. And then there's just a whole series of reasons in between, just some were small incidents, that were indicative of larger issues, if that makes sense. So an offhanded comment or an angry word on my birthday that, cut deeper. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Asuo. I completely understand the feeling. I miss them too, so it's tough. I mean, I don't want to say it gets better with time. It gets less raw with time. But, So yeah. That's a very long-winded explanation of, and that's not all of the stories. Some of the other stories are a little too personal, but yeah. So I tend to celebrate. I'll do something little for myself. I'm not a fan of cake in general because of the texture and very often the frosting, but I love apple pie. So I will like get a birthday pie sometimes.
Birthday pie.
Asuo, you would like D&D. D&D is fun.
D&D's so good.
Oh, everyone should play it.
He's my jam.
Ooh, brownies are amazing.
All right, do we all have Death Sewers and Oxford Circus Station?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Hang on, I'm just gonna up my aura again. I will say, Ash, it's really interesting. I like, even though ADHD and autism are... Oh, ice cream is absolutely the best. 10,000% agree, Trickster Tao. Although I had flan for the first time, and it is so damn good. Oh my god, I love flan.
Flan to see flan. Flan to see flan.
I forget what I was going to say now.
Oh
My train of thought derailed. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. So, Ash, even though ADHD and autism are very often, like, comorbid, their symptoms often also overlap like a stack of pancakes. And to the point, even though they're completely separate things, like, people have jokingly called ADHD, like, autism light. And one of the big things is texture. Like food texture, or even just like physical. So like there's I think the kind of fabric that there's a type of fabric that they use in certain blankets and Sherpa things. And why can't I pick up the Heart of Flesh item? Oh, because I have all of them already. Okay.
Seek the altar of pain.
So like I realized, you know, because there were some things I just was disgusted by, like, yeah,
that's
like
disgusting.
so no, there's like a type of like, and it's really warm, so I have like these wonderful socks that have this lovely, I want to call it Sherpa, that's not it, but they're really warm, but the fabric on the inside just utterly, like, it just feels so wrong to me. Yeah, I love them too, but I have to wear them over other socks. Ooh, the Mind Ripper is over here. Yeah, I have to wear them like over another pair of socks. I absolutely love them because they're so damn warm, but and then when it comes to food, like, I love the taste of onion and I do enjoy the taste of mushroom. The texture drives me batshit. And I used to think that, you know, I just hated onions and I hated mushrooms because that was what I did, you know. I never thought to consider the texture, you know, because like
mushroom texture
even
awful.
It really is. Like, even in the early 2000s, people didn't talk about like sensory issues or like publicly and stuff, and it was only when I realized that if things had been like sauteed in an onion and had the onion juices, that they were so, yeah. See, even you, yeah, Trickster Tao, mushroom, yeah.
Mushroom Tao?
No, Trickster Tao is also saying mushroom texture is so awful. It really is, and so
mushroom texture.
It was
awful,
only
but also mushroom flavor is awful. So.
Oh, I for me, so like if I've had gravy that's had mushroom in it, it's very, very good.
Yeah.
Everybody
I know is like, oh man, we're getting truffle fries. I'm like, you know, like truffle fries are okay when I first bite into them, but then they leave an aftertaste in my mouth that I cannot stand.
I'm gonna have to add strength to the. Yeah, I was gonna say these pants are better, but the other ones have +4 strength.
I didn't find the altar yet. Did you guys find the altar?
No, I didn't find the altar yet either.
Yet.
Cool.
However, they do make now they make powdered onion and powdered mushroom, and so I cook liberally with onion powder. I have onion and garlic powder.
Yeah, onion
which
powder
is so damn good
because onion texture is terrible.
Onion texture is shit.
Its flavor is very important in a lot of dishes.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think I've had caramelized onions. I don't know if the
It
texture would
it
be
didn't
better
make
or
them any
worse.
better for me. I found the
make 'em any
altar
better
of
for you?
pain. No, it didn't make them any better for me.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, it could be that I have had caramelized onions and I've just forgotten. That wouldn't surprise me under any circumstance.
And I don't like onion rings either. I'm just not.
Yeah, I
like,
couldn't do that either.
An onion person.
I can't do so. Like tomatoes, I can have them on if they're like with a burger, but like when I see people eating just like cold tomato slices, I'm like, you're gross. Well, they can enjoy it. I think it's gross.
Goodbye. Oh, Peach. Yes. Watch your back.
Alright, zombies killed in Savile Row and Death City. Death City, ho! That's my nickname.
And then Savile Row is on the way to Oxford Circus, if I recall correctly. Hang on, let me pull up the map.
Something like that.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I got a bit of brain! It's just a bit of brain.
Oh, ooh, I'm so sorry, Ash. That blows.
Fine.
Sensory processing disorder.
But with a bit of brain,
monkey balls.
It helps me feel a bit less knackered.
Is there any particular reason that you've gone full British, or are you just for fun?
I mean, we're in London. It seemed like the thing to do at the time.
It's true, we are in London. That everything is magnified? Yeah, I've heard that. Ugh. Lights are bad for me because I've actually had a traumatic brain injury, so depending on what kind of lights and how intense they are, I get the lights thing.
I found some zombies that needed killing, so I started killing them.
I'm on the way. I will say that you've gone Scottish after having been very English.
It just turns out that I'm a student of the world.
I don't doubt it. Here's the altar of horror.
I'll take care of that after Rolar the Ravenous is in the ground again. Oh gods, he's coming for me.
There's a Rolar the Ravenous up there.
Rolar the Ravenous.
Oh yeah, wrestling and American football are the biggest, yeah.
Healing.
Especially American football.
I'm about to lose my drone.
American football is like...
Don't lose the drone! Got it.
It's brain damage all the way down.
Okay,
Oh my god, he's healing. Oh,
No,
regenerating,
hold on.
that's why. Stupid fucker. Well,
I've
I
got
have
him
Hamper,
set
hopefully
on
that'll...
fire, and when he's on fire, he can take more damage than he can heal, but he won't stay on
I'm
fire.
trying to do
Bloody
toxic damage to him. Let me switch out to my boss fight loadout.
Hold on, gotta heal the old Oh my god, he full health! He went to full health! Ah!
He what? Oh no, that's right. Some of the regenerating ones can do that, where they spontaneously go to full health. But you would think that at least there would be some sort of mechanic that gave us extra experience points every time that happened.
Stop staying on fire.
Well, that's because he keeps walking out of the fire, and it's getting really frustrating.
Look, I can't keep him in there. He's
Can't
real walky.
either.
He's just real walky.
I'm trying.
Got it.
There we go.
Little pinata. Ooh, things. Little stuff. Glovies. Are these glovies better than my glovies? Minion damage. You don't have any minion damage.
I was going to say there are channel points that will cause me to, or that will not cause, that will force me to do mimicking voices and or tell terrible dad jokes. And is this not correct notebook? No, this is the correct notebook. Okay.
But it's so many shields.
Ooh, there's a passageway down here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so it's I'm usually pretty good at mimicking if I hear. Well, I was going to say I think.
Oh yeah,
for
that's
me,
definitely go in there. Treasure passage, which means
Where
we
are
have
you?
to share.
Well, I'm going to pass you portal.
Okay.
To
we have
you.
to share. It's a treasure.
I don't have a
passage.
waypoint far enough to warp to this level. Where the hell are you?
But didn't you just pull up the map and?
Oh no, I just did.
Blue plus sign.
No, so part of the reason I see you. So part of the reason I can do it is, so, you know, once I got into college, I was very into Doctor Who, of course. So that was fun, and I actually had a character who her accent was based off of Rose Tyler. I can't really do it as much anymore. I'd have to listen to it again, because I found that if I listen to it immediately, then I can easier pick it up. But then, of course, I really have to thank Emma Watson.
Just make sure you take turns walking forward, or you pick up all the treasure, not share it.
There's a chest over here if you want to come stand near me.
Yeah, I'm standing.
All right.
I'm stood here.
So,
like a...
part of the reason I have to... You can go walk forward. I'm just going to look in my inventory.
Right.
Part of the reason I have to thank Emma Watson is because, you know, when the first Harry Potter movie came out, and, you know, every girl like me who genuinely preferred books to people, you know, all of us wanted to learn the line, "Now, if you two don't mind, I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea to get us killed, or worse, expelled." So, I owe her thanks for that, because that, I think, was the beginning of learning accents. I've been told I sound very... God, I can't remember now where someone said it sounded... I was going to say, I've had someone tell me whereabouts it sounded like I was from, but
I want to take the left passage.
Oh, SEO redeemed a groaner. I'm so glad you asked. I have several. Oh, actually, I have a Christmas one. I told it today at work.
All right, there's
what do you call elves who report directly to Santa?
What?
Subordinate clauses. Oh, Miranda Lawson. So the face and voice of Miranda Lawson was Yvonne Strahovski. She's actually Australian.
All right, Simon.
But I've had tried to mimic her before.
After you. That way you grab the money.
I'm going down the other way.
Yes.
Oh, left some money for me. Is there a chest over here?
Oh.
No.
Sheesh, we found a good one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I did try to mimic Miranda Lawson a few times. I remember one of my favorite lines of hers is we're in the collector base and Shepard is saying something and Miranda's like, "Is that supposed to make me feel better?" Because it didn't. Did we go down this side passage over here? I'm losing track of what passages we're going down.
We haven't done the, on the middle passage, we haven't done the extra area yet.
Oh, I'm just gonna take this little alcove right here and leave the center. Oh! Where? Oh, I see where you are. I was going down the middle passage a bit and, like... Then I saw the coins and went, they can't have gone that way yet.
Not yet. Someday soon.
Is there a chest up here, or no?
2 chests.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna stand next to you then. You open them!
Huh? Oh. Shit. Yeah, you're right.
It's fine, whatever.
Sorry.
All good. I love the Mass Effect games, they're so good.
Distance things this time. Could have. Oh, they must have killed my
Mass
stupid
Effect, my
drone
beloved
again.
Mass Effect.
Whoosh.
Oh yeah, Jack. Oh yeah. Oh, have you played the Citadel DLC? So in the Citadel DLC, at one point, if you do the order right, when Shepard's like, "Come on, you should just kiss already, right?" And Miranda's like, "What?" There's also, of course, some remarkably good fan fiction out there.
Wait,
Because
Shepard's saying that about Miranda and whom?
Jack. The convict. The one who was like, "Touch me and I'll smear the walls with you, bitch!"
Alright, so there's 2 chests near me.
There's also one over here. Let me party portal to... I don't think I can party portal on a treasure passage. Did you open them?
No, I didn't. Simon is with me, so just come to the two blue plus signs that aren't you.
Yep. Jack was considering what? Smearing the walls with her, or like throwing her down and screwing her into the mattress?
And
Or
nobody's ever
both.
done that to me. Alright, this way. Over here.
I see you.
Simoner, come on.
I was gonna say Liara is Bae for me. No, because literally... Oh, definitely the kissing part? Hell yeah. So Ash, I don't know if you've seen this clip of mine before, but oh, I love Liara too. So how I got into Mass Effect was, I think I was like 19, 20 at the time, desperate for queer rep because Buffy had been gone for ages, and someone was like, "Hey, have you played this game? Have you seen this really hot scene in this game called Mass Effect?" I'm like,
I'm listening.
yeah, like I'm listening. And they showed me the scene, and well, apparently they were saying like that it was controversial, and it was the first FemShep and Liara sex scene. And after
This is controversial.
yeah, something like that. After I'd picked my jaw up off the floor and scraped my eyebrows off the ceiling. Ooh, 2 more chests over here.
Simon. Simon!
I was like, one of these characters is literally an alien. And the problem people have is that they're both women?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I asked my friends, I'm like, what did you say this game was called? And they said, and so I started playing Mass Effect, and so the short version is I came for the space queers and I stayed for the story.
I can't open the chests because
I can't open them either.
Because the minions are standing on them.
Oh.
Yeah, I can open
There we
one of
go.
them. My minion finally moved. Get out of here, minion! There we go.
Oh.
That is really stupid. That when the
that's
minions
fuzzy.
are standing on things, you can't interact with them.
That is kind of annoying. LOL, yeah, I was gonna say, it seems like a lot of people came for the space queers and stayed for the story, but to be fair, the space queers are hot. Ooh. I have 2 things that you might want, Simon. And if not, you can always break them down.
I'm trying to sort out everything we've picked up so far.
Yeah, right?
A lot of stuff.
Oh. I get that, Ash. I have games like that too. For me, that game is American McGee's Alice. So, yeah, people underestimate the power of video games and how much they can help people. So I get that about Mass Effect. It's a very special game.
They'll give us accuracy.
Yep. For me, another thing for me that, yeah, and it's so important, and the story is just so immersive, and you really feel like you're part of it too, and it's very, yeah, people definitely underestimate the healing power of video games. So for me, oh, it is so lore rich, and I could like be spouting that for ages. So, my brother found family. I actually met through Mass Effect. So I was in college, and I had my text alert sound. This is before I had my phone perpetually on vibrate because, you know, depending on where you are, your phone goes off, and they're like, "Wah!" But I had my text alert to the biotic explosion. Love that sound. And my friend, and like, so there was someone who was sitting at the table, and it was, I still remember my housemate was like messaging me about dinner, and they said, "Excuse me, is that the biotic explosion sound from Mass Effect?" And I'm like, yes! And we literally, because it was like 20 minutes before we were doing like a writing club meeting, we literally spent the next like 20 minutes like gushing about Mass Effect. By the end of the meeting, we were best friends, essentially. And they became my brother. They are my brother.
I had a sister like that once.
Had?
Yeah, she's gone now.
I'm sorry.
Happens.
Still sad, though.
Nobody came back when I said that there were chests here.
You know what? You take them, I guess.
You're not gonna party
Where
portal
am
to me?
I mean, I don't know if I can if you're in the...
Only one way to
Yeah,
find out.
I don't have a waypoint. If you're in the treasure passage still, I can't get there.
Alright, fine. Yes, I am.
Ash sends her condolences as well.
Thank you. Met him through an art site when I was in high school.
Mm.
We were just very mutually supportive through our hobby. Finally, met them in person when they came to Boston to start college, as I was finishing college.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And, they just sort of appeared. Slowly faded away.
It's sad and unfortunate when that happens.
Yeah. I mean, just so that there isn't a miscommunication here, they're not dead.
But they disappeared even though, yeah, that's almost harder in a way.
Knowing that they're still around, but not part of your life anymore.
Right, yeah.
That's certainly how I feel about it. Sucks.
Yeah, I think... I don't want to say we've all had that. Oh, it's when someone just disappeared. Yeah, I mean... I feel like you get to a point in your life where... Unfortunately, that's going to happen to you at least once. I've definitely... I was going to say, off the top of my head, I can think of one that I wasn't that close to her, but there's definitely... Yeah, there's definitely been some.
It's definitely a different random drone name every time I summon it.
But you can't choose it.
Doesn't seem that I can. Where am I? I'm in Death City. So I still need to seek the Altar of Horror.
Actually, you know who we haven't heard from in a while, speaking of disappearing?
Yeah.
Dan.
Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that, unfortunately.
I just hope he's okay.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm hoping to I really want to run a big adventure for our Opportunity D&D group, Big hurrah.
Oh.
I've got the skeleton of it planned out.
Like
I need to work on a few details.
Adventure.
Yeah, a D&D adventure. Yeah, he was our... So Dan, I was going to say, Dan is how Shagrazier and I met each other, and same with TQ Loudly. So Dungeon Dan posted on Twitter, this was in the height of the pandemic when everyone was stuck at home. He posted on Twitter, hey, I'm running a D&D game. Message me your character idea, and we might put something together. And so, he messaged, and we've got, me, Shagrazier. I don't think you were at the first one.
No, I wasn't at the first one.
But yeah, and there's me, and then TQ Loudly, and then Rat Trap, who comes to this stream sometimes. So on the very first adventure, Shagrazier came to the next one. But on the very first adventure, we were facing off. Oh, I remember because we were deep in the ocean, and we were fighting off against this minion, and he mentioned the Bitch Queen. And I immediately, because I know that I'm very familiar with the Forgotten Realms lore and deity, I went, Umberly. Umberly is called the Bitch Queen. She's the chaotic evil goddess of like the storms, the ocean, and all that. And I was literally like, we need to get out of here right the fuck now. And so then, you know, we survived the encounter, got some great loot from it. So then we get to what is supposed to be the final encounter of the campaign, or the one, or that session. And it's a lighthouse with the symbol of like two cresting waves opposing each other and going in opposite directions, which I recognize as the symbol of Umberly. And instead of going in there to fight, we literally look at each other and we're like, you know what? We got some really good loot from let's just leave. And that's what we did. And Dan thought that was the most hysterical thing. He's like, I can't believe you guys just walked away from that. That's hysterical. Like, we were all like, yeah, like, sorry if, you know, that's not. And he's like, no, this is great. And then on the next one, Shagrazier joined us. And I believe that was when we were in the airship?
No.
Like when we
didn't get the airship right away. The first one
That's
joined.
Right. We were in the town. That's where we met them.
I joined was the frog one.
Yes, with the bullywugs.
Bullywugs.
Oh my god. So with the bullywugs, that is if you ever need an actor to voice an NPC or play someone, I was gonna say, depending on who can and can't come to the game, I would love to have more people involved, Ash, for sure. Because I know we brought in, I can't remember, I was gonna say, I remember their character as Strikes from Afar. I remember their character as Strikes from Afar.
Oh, that was Matt.
That was Matt? Okay.
Yeah.
Strikes, yeah.
That was much later, after we got the airship.
That was much later, yeah. And I was gonna say, we kind of growing as a... But, so the Bullywug, it's still, to this day, one of my favorite stories to fucking tell. And we have it actually captured on video. And I was telling the story in one of my other streams, but... And it's just, like, the most beautiful moment. So we're talking to these bullywugs have started worshipping a gelatinous cube. Like, they're talking about, like, this you know, their god or something, and like and so we're, oh my god, Simon, I'm so sorry, I see your headstone there.
Oh no, Simon died?
Well, I defeated the boss, so it's safe to come back. Anyway, so the bully
on the XP.
Oh, and there's another boss, I see it. Let's deal with him. So we've basically got, you've got the gelatinous cube, you've got the bullywug like kowtowing in front of it, and then we're standing behind the bullywug, and then we're all so we're all just kind of side-eyeing each other, and we're like, and we all have the same great idea at the same time, and we literally come up with like 4 different ways that we're going to push him in, and we push him in. So of course then the bullywug gets, you know, dissolved, like killed and dissolved by the gelatinous cube. And so then
high fives are had.
We get the discussion stuff, and then so the other bullywugs come in and say, "Where's?" I remember, I was like, "Where's
great
Bufo?"
leader?
Yeah, and there's a brief pause, and then literally all 4 of us say as one, "He's been chosen." Just dead call, and it's on video too. It's on the YouTube, and it's just funny. It's
man.
it was beautiful, and then we just all cracked up.
Where's Boo?
I've been meaning to, and then he's been chosen.
Oh, that's great!
Yeah, right. They're like, oh shit, really? That's great. Good for him.
But who's gonna get chosen next?
Oh yeah, that's right. They're like, but then you realize, power abhors a vacuum, and then in true fuck this shit I'm out fashion, we just let them like start, you know, fighting over the next power. Yeah, we let them like start fighting over who was gonna be
the new leader,
the next leader, and we're all just like, we're just gonna
fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yep. Let me be clear, I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Activating the Oracle. I'm so sorry, TechSmith314.
I'm not sorry,
So the
next
Oracle-
314.
Yeah, the Oracle literally activated itself and then attached itself to 314's face. Poor 314.
Aye.
I've found that Lucius reserves cute names for the worst things imaginable. Chocolate Park sounds suspiciously cute.
You're a male specimen of the species. Good for you.
He just literally said, I'm programmed to say something kind and uplifting at this point. He was very aware.
Yes. Right.
That's awesome! A Goliath bard who sings in parody form. That's cool.
Let's get some sorbet later.
Should we do Savile Row or should we wait until we get another quest there?
Chocolate Park.
Because I know we have one in Oxford Circus. Chocolate Park's a bitch.
I know, I was just checking what I had.
And
I
it's
don't-
almost 11.
Yeah.
So, and that's when we usually call it. So,
I don't know.
up to you. I mean, we could call it here.
Yeah, I seem to remember
Up to
our
you.
friend saying he was ready to go all night.
I admire you both. I would love to do that. Maybe not tonight, because, again, I'm literally still in my button-up and Christmas tie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, intermission?
See how psyched he is?
Ambitious! I mean, you could always continue on without me for the cause.
What? Well, but
I
don't
know
have
I'm
any
the-
viewers.
That's true. I could raid.
Also
I'd have to
true.
figure out how to raid.
I think
I don't
you
know
just
how to
literally in your own chat you type /raid. And
Huh.
then the name, but either way. But then I would need Simoner to talk to me.
Oh, my friend's ats. Okay, yeah. So let me put that in chat real quick. And
He's too quiet. I mean, he's too talkative. He says too much. Simoner, shut up. God, stop talking so much. I mean, I know his name is Simon, but I keep calling him Simoner because it's the name of his character.
it's a good pun too. It's a very good
It
pun.
is. It's a good one. Purple. Oh, it is. Die. I need a die. I need die. Somebody
Die.
I don't have die. My ring do. Rebound around and over shields, except I don't think I get either of those.
Ash
skills.
says you're Shagrazir. Ash says you're cool and funny.
I'm cool and funny.
He is. He's also very sweet, despite what he claims.
Like Twizzlers.
Twizzlers are my favorite.
I really don't get rebounder rounds. I get just rapid fire.
My desk has once again devolved. I was going to say, every time I try to keep my desk organized, it inevitably devolves into complete and utter chaos.
Chaos reigns.
I really hate that I understand that reference. I really do. God, I
Do
hate
you
that I
see the
understand that
wolf
reference.
in your mind?
I've seen the movie, and it still haunts me.
Well, you know more about it than I do then.
All you know is Chaos Reigns from Antichrist?
It's from Antichrist.
Because if so, that's all you need to know.
That's all I know. Isn't Antichrist the movie with Willem Dafoe?
Yes, don't ever watch it. Don't do it.
Just the tip?
Don't. Don't do it. Don't watch it. Don't even.
I don't need to. It's fine.
Don't. Ever.
I don't.
For the love
I'm
of
not
heaven.
like. I have a friend who just has a need to subject himself to bad films. Like he finds out
It's
in a
not
bad
that
film.
it's a bad film per se. It's just horrific and disturbing.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's still like on that spectrum, right?
Of bad, yeah. I
There's
kinda
bad
see what you're
and
saying
there's
there.
just bad to watch. Like there's bad,
Yeah, there's-
badly written, and then there's
bad-
just bad for people.
Yeah,
bad
there's
for you.
badly done, and then there's like emotional trauma scarred for life.
Yeah. And so, like, he likes to watch The Room.
Don't think it, don't speak it, don't think it, don't speak it. Yeah.
Just.
I've never seen The Room, and I never intend to.
Yeah, it's not really worth it. Although, I mean, like, anything that's been memed, that's the entirety of the memorable and, like, fun parts of the
Well,
film.
you're
Everything
tearing
else
me
sucks.
apart, Lisa.
I did not hit her. I did not.
That's literally
That's
the only thing I know
bullshit.
about that movie is you're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Yeah. It's so bad. Oh, hi, Mark.
Can we trade in Green Park, even though it's, like, technically enemy occupied?
Probably not.
No.
My drones are all like, where is it? I want to shoot it. Where is it? Over here? Over there? Oh, shit. Something
Simon, or where'd you go?
exploded.
Did you go to Charing Cross?
Yeah, Charing Cross.
Okay.
Dead. Savile Row is right
There's more
there.
quests over here.
What, in Charing Cross?
Yeah.
Shit, I always forget about that.
Mm.
You mother's fucker. Why do you have more
Because
quests?
Admiralty Arch is right before Chocolate Park.
So long.
I mean, I've got 5 viewers. I'm good to continue on for a little longer.
Oh, we did it. Peer pressure worked.
I know what. You will be back.
Okay, Chucklefucks.
That's me. I am Supreme Chucklefuck.
Oops. I was gonna say Simon's asking me first, and I was about to.
I'm a Chucklefuck grade 1.
You just happy to see me.
Ooh, big guns.
Thank you, Simon.
I thought you were a sword person. Sword.
Yeah, and then there's
Sometimes you need a big gun.
Sometimes you need to watch Arby and the Chief. What do we got out here? Because I think this ring sucks butt. Duration of curse skills plus 20% would actually be good for me since I have that fucking beacon.
I'm gonna put this one in my transmog cube. Oh.
Shock defense, 1 fire damage, 1 fire damage.
What I'll do is that when I get close to the level where I can use something, I'll put it in the transmog cube, so when I hit that level, I can... Alright, let's see if I can augment this item to give me the force strength that...
Penetrating tech.
Not quite. I mean, it's better-ish now. It's not quite as nice as... well, no, it is.
Flame shards.
I'll be right back.
I don't get either
Okey-doke.
of those skills. That's not useful. Gee. Tasty.
I'm doing the inventory thing.
Doing the inventory thing. Yeah, as it turned out, the fucking Rebaldaquin sucked.
Oh, well, yes, I thought we knew that.
Well, I forgot. I was like, no. I can make it not suck. And I was wrong. I cannot make it not suck. But, what happened?
You tried.
I did try. It wasn't worth it.
And in the end, it doesn't
didn't
even matter.
It made a Spartan grenade launcher. That'll be fun. It is like Spartan laser. Pew pew pew. Pew.
Chester, I feel like I should know this.
Efficient. Spartan. 12. Also 12. Interesting. Very interesting, even.
What do I want to upgrade?
Evie.
Oh, Chester Bennington. Yeah. Sorry, took me a second.
Wait, did we do the thing? Well, fuck off, Murmur.
Alright, I'm back.
No.
Fuck off, Murmur. That's the name of the game.
Alright, where are we going next?
We
I'm
are...
upgrading some things currently, but it's...
I mean, I guess we now have a bunch between Admiralty Park...
Oh, god damn it.
Admiralty Arch and Chocolate Park, so we could go that way instead of Savile Row, but I mean, remember that there's more teacher stuff to get, and it's only one area, Savile Row to Oxford Circus, and then that's it. There's nothing after Oxford Circus. We could finish that little thing and then come over here, and then not have to worry about that later.
God damn it, I can't put the... Now I'm gonna say I have to check my,
one thing.
All my damn mods.
I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try.
Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain myself how. Oh.
Time is a
All of my
thing.
mods are, I was going to say none of my, I've just hit the same problem that none of the mods are the right level.
I haven't put any of my weapons in the upgrader thing because it's just like, I don't feel like dealing with that. I'll do it when I'm closer to max level and I don't have to worry about that as much. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings.
Pendulum swings.
Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks life away.
Life away. It's so unreal.
Watch out.
Didn't look down below.
Watch the time go right out the window.
Try to move on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. Didn't even know. We're wasting it all just to
watch you go.
Kept everything inside. Even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far.
I heard that yawn that you tried to suppress.
No, I was trying to match your register. It wasn't a yawn. I'd tell you if it was a yawn. I'm very trustworthy.
For me, Numb was the big song that I related to when it came out.
For me, Minutes to Midnight was the album I related to.
Are you by Okay, I see where you are.
We're waiting by the portal to Savile Row. I just summoned all my little dumbasses back.
Evanescence was my salvation band.
Wake me up.
Wake me up inside!
I can't wake up. Save me!
So originally, your fun fact of the day is that originally wasn't going to have a male part, and they told her that she had to have one, and so they got that guest singer.
I think he added to it. I think it's better with him. I don't think that she should have been required to have a good, but, like, he didn't make it less good.
He didn't make it worse. I will say that I have seen it live. I was going to say I saw Evanescence live twice. Once with Hailstorm, which was fucking amazing. So the live version doesn't have that male part, and it's still very good. I will say the one song, or not, this one isn't an Evanescence song, but a similar group is Within Temptation. Actually, Evanescence and Within Temptation are on tour in Europe right now.
I found them to be very similar in their genre.
Well, that's just it. I read an interview with the two of them, and like they knew of each other, but then it was only after they read everybody saying that they sounded very similar that they're like, what is going on? And they listened to each other's music and absolutely loved it, and then connected, and so now they're doing the Worlds Collide tour.
There's another one. Within Temptation also sounds kind of like
Nightwish.
Yeah,
so and Nightwish did End of All Hope, which was done to Hellgate London footage.
Somebody did an AMV kind of thing.
Yes, but I think that one, I can't remember if it was an official video or not. Because I know, how sometimes they'll do, like they did a Dragon Age video to This Is War. Mm-hmm. Dragon Age, that was for Origins, and then Inquisition did Into the Darkness. Sometimes they'll do it that way. I can't remember if End of All Hope was an official one. I thought it was, but
there was somebody had done cutscenes from the Warhammer video game to Lux Eterna from Requiem for a Dream. Which, if you haven't seen Requiem for a Dream,
I refuse.
I know such
exactly.
a wild fucking movie.
I know exactly what it's about and exactly what's in it. No, thank you. Where the f did you two go?
Down.
I was looting things.
We went down the Uber tunnel.
Sugar, you're going down swinging. Anyway, but Within Temptation has a song that they do with Exhibit of all people, and it has like a rap part in the middle. And We Run. I love it. It's a great song.
And I ran so far away. No, not that one.
Not that one, no. I was gonna say I'd sing it, but the lead singer, her voice is like so high. I literally have to take it down the octave, and her I can.
Wait, hold on, guys. We didn't do this side passage back here, or that side passage. We missed 2 side passages. We'll do that one second. No, not second. Second.
Oh, that's right. You're right. You're
second.
right. I'm following.
Guitar.
Oh yeah, Radioactive is a good song. I like Warriors, especially when I'm doing it in Beat Saber.
Radioactive. All systems go.
Sun hasn't died deep in my bones, straight from inside. I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. To make
my systems go.
Welcome to the new age.
Welcome to the new age.
New age.
To
the new age.
I'm radioactive. Radioactive.
I'm
radioactive. Radioactive. This fucker's healing too much.
Yeah, right.
Get out of here.
I have started really loving Warriors by Imagine Dragons, but I was going to say, I was playing it on Beat Saber. I was going to say, I don't have my own Oculus, but the gentlemen that I watch sometimes have one, and we'll have like Beat Saber competitions. And
gentlemen, behold, Beat Saber.
What's really funny, and well, both funny and fun. So the older one, I've been babysitting since he was 8 months old. He is now 13, almost 14, and I'm feeling the age. And so he's perfectly old enough to, stay home by himself with his younger brother. He's almost 9, but sometimes I'll be around, under the pretense of making sure they don't kill each other, which, to be fair, is sometimes necessary.
I would kill my brothers.
My sister and I came close to... I was going to say, my sister and I are really close now, but as children, we came very close to killing each other.
Alright, I'm going to that other side passage. I wish that there was...
But, Beat Saber, for me, I really like because after the head injury, I lost a fair bit of coordination and balance and reaction time and stuff like that. And so I really love playing games that help me build that back. Especially when I succeed at them, because I realize how far I've come since then. And it's like, yeah, look at me go.
You try so hard and get so far.
Okay, but it mattered in the end this time.
It feels really good.
Blood mutant. I was gonna say, I'm like, where's the blood mutant? Then I realized it was behind the big purple dude.
Oh god. That thing got big. Somebody let a chomper bite them too much. It was me.
Oh, is that how they get into blood mutants?
The chompers, if you let them bite you, they do become bigger. I don't think they're always called a blood mutant, but I think they always look like that.
I thought it was that if you didn't kill them fast enough. I didn't realize it was a biting thing.
Maybe some of them are on a timer.
A biting thing. Giggity.
I prefer biting. It's like kissing, but there's a winner.
But there's a winner! Ah, excellent use of a Doctor Who reference.
I knew you'd appreciate it.
It's like, no, it's the TARDIS, but she's here. Did you wish really hard?
Something was really hard. Ba-ba-ba-bo!
Ba-ba-ba-ba!
Oh,
see,
God,
you do call me sexy. Saran Jones actually did a song on the... I can't remember if it was last year or the year before, on the charity album for children in need, where they got a bunch of actors. So they got David Tennant sang a Proclaimer song. Shocker.
And I would walk 500 miles.
It wasn't that one, but I do
What?
remember that
That's
video.
the best Proclaimer song. It's also the only
Shun-
Proclaimer song I know.
Sunshine on Leaf, I think it was.
Never heard of that. That's not a
Sunshine on
real
Leaf.
song. Doesn't exist.
Jodie Whittaker did the most gorgeous cover of Yellow, and they surprised her with Coldplay coming and playing the backing music, and oh my goodness, you two say giggity, yeah. And she has such a lovely voice too. So that was
what? I'm so.
I can play that on guitar. It's fun.
Yeah. I want voice over IP with 0 latency, so that I can actually sing with my friends.
So TQ Loudly and I we tried like 4 different platforms. Like 5 different platforms that were supposed to remove latency so you could sing together, and none of them worked.
Yeah, like it has to introduce latency to like delay things to the right amount in order to do it.
Right.
Because you can't get rid of data takes time to travel these distances.
Right, but like the ones that we tried were all like designed for musicians, because there are programs that exist that do it. I think that you probably have to pay for most of them.
Well, but like how? It defies physics.
I think it's what you said, that it introduces latency.
Okay, that's the only way.
Or I forget how they all work anyway, because I remember there was one that we were trying where you could actually set like the latency times so that they would sync. But yeah, so because TQ Loudly and I were recording a duet from Hadestown, I still need to go and try and edit it and line it all up. I've been so busy. But yeah, I would love to actually sit down and edit it and
I'd love to
get it out into the world.
Singing voice.
You do have a singing voice.
Bullshit.
You can carry a tune and you can make it sound good, which is more than a ton of people can say. I've known people who were, they didn't carry a tune so much as they dragged it behind them kicking and screaming, to quote something I saw on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like they were completely and utterly tone deaf. They'd still try to sing, but they couldn't.
I do have a friend or two who will do it, and then they'll be in the Discord calls, listening to music that the rest of us can't hear, and then singing into their mic. It's like, please stop.
Right?
Like, I don't want to be mean, and so I'm not going to say anything, but in my mind, I'm like, please.
And it's funny because the young gentleman I babysit will try and sing along, and I love him to pieces. Great instrumentalist. Singing voice, not so much.
Maybe I can convince them to just, like, cast me as backup Hiccup.
You could absolutely... So, Ash, like, literally the first time I ever heard Shagrazier speak, I was convinced for months that... And this was before I saw your face, because you just didn't share a picture often. I was convinced that he was Jay Baruchel. Or Baruchel, or however he pronounces his last name. Because he sounded...
Baruchel.
Baruchel? Is it Baruchel?
I think it is. I don't know for sure, but that's how I pronounce it.
I'm not good at pronouncing last names so anyway, I thought he was Jay Baruchel because of how much he sounds like Hiccup.
Secret is that I am Jay Baruchel.
I believe it, quite frankly.
My mother. I need to, like, pull up the script for the opening to that movie, where he goes on the tirade about his mom.
Yeah. We have dragons.
I know how to train. Mine's name is Toothless. He sucks, because he doesn't listen to anything I tell him to do.
Ash says that both of you are funny. Both Baruchel and
And
you.
not Marichel. But that's my secret,
Both
Cap.
Baruchel and Baruchel adjacent.
I need... Can we get the Peacemaker yet? I hate... I have to break
Hey,
it.
there's Oxford Circus. Isn't there like one more like side passage or something? Yes,
Yeah, I'm
you're both
standing in
there.
front of it. Oh, an M3 perforator. I don't know if I want that. I think the perforator's like the next level up of the ass rack. Oh, no, somebody was already in here.
God, yeah, I have their most
I didn't do
ridiculous
it.
sore throat. Out now. Damn
From what,
candy.
singing? Oh, candy. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, nope. That side passage has already been done by not me.
Well, sugar is not great for your voice either.
Sugar is
No, I
excellent.
think the side passage is just empty.
Oh, yeah? I don't know. It had some item orbs in it, so I think somebody went in there and broke something.
I was on a roll.
Ah, see? There it is. He admits it. He was having
Game, you
too
saw
much...
he kicked its ass.
Must have been some cockroach. Bite your head off, man.
Cockroach. I'm sorry. Was that your auntie? Then this one must be your uncle.
Ah, you know you all look alike.
Goodbye.
Don't start none.
Yes.
Don't
Won't
be
be
none. See, that's that latency thing. Too many quests! No! Goodall! Every time!
Oh, and the one, well, and there's one in the sewers, the death sewers again, too.
Is there? Shit.
Ah! Well,
Shit.
that's annoying in general.
Damn
Oh, Death
disrespect.
City as well. Well, fuck you too, lady.
Ooh, I can't get hers. I have too many quests.
Too many quests! I can't get Goodalls.
Yeah, exactly. Every time. And you know what? I forgot about this the first time we did this stuff with my original marksman. Okay, if we go... Wait. Oh, no! We've got one... We're done with one of hers.
Hmm?
We're done with one of
You
hers.
do what you have to.
If you check this thing, it says debt. Speak with Goodall. And it did this to me last time, where I couldn't finish that one because I couldn't pick up placement. And it's like... Why?
You're right.
And I thought
Well,
I
there's
found a
one
way
in
to...
Have to.
There's one in Admiralty Arch.
Yeah,
So if we go into Admiralty Arch,
yeah,
we can...
yeah. Oh, such a pain! Alright, so we just fly back to Charing Cross.
Why Charing Cross? Admiral... Oh, that's right, because Savile Row. That's Savile
Yeah.
Row. Wait, I think there's another one in Savile Row, because it's still...
Hold on. Death Sewers, Death City. Oh, travel to Savile Row and kill Wargab. Okay, you're right. Back to Oxford Circus!
I was going to say, you can always party portal to me. I'm going into Savile Row right now.
Oh, too late. I'm just walking into Savile Row behind you. No, I got stuck on the thing. Up. Leroy! Oh, I forgot I have that.
Oh, he's right here.
Excellent.
Jenkins!
8. No. F1. 8. Oh, that'd be why. Okay. Well.
And then he was
Boosh!
deed.
There it goes!
Well, there it is.
Alright. Telescopic Poseidon with Napalm Strike? Level 9.
Napalm, you say.
Yeah.
To shreds, you say.
To shreds, you say.
Now I'll take Goodalls.
Billy West is a lot of fun.
Oh, and I can't turn in the other one because of placement.
Yeah.
Hello.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's so, like...
Ooh.
At least...
What's the point? You
Accept
do
quest.
What do you think will become?
Turn in
You do
quest.
what you have to. Not much
Oh no,
future
fuck a
gain.
duck.
You do what you have to.
Yeah, Goodall's bugged for me too.
She's always like this. She always fucking does this. Placement. Explore Death Sewers. Fine. Computer thing. Computer
See,
thing,
the
where are you?
Avengers Nightblade is super fucking
Green
good,
Park.
but then the Teacher's Nightblade...
Death Sewers, was it?
Yeah, Teacher's Nightblade is better.
Oh, shit.
Not seen Futurama.
Shit.
Sorry, did I not accept Simon?
You haven't seen Futurama?
Yeah,
I
I turned it
recommend it.
down.
Did I kill my own drone? No, I can't. But it is dead.
Oh, nice. Inkle.
Wait. There we go. Oh, I didn't.
Very good voice acting. Gotcha.
Yes, Billy West. Basically, Futurama was just a show that they made so that Billy West could play all the characters. He plays like 60% of the characters on the entire show. Almost every other voice actor on the show only has like the single character they play. And then Billy West does like everything else.
Okay, so the teacher's Nightblade's okay. It's not okay. It does more damage, but it's not as good as other terms as the Avengers Nightblade. Is there another one in Savile Row or no? Hang on. Let's see. Death Sewers, Admiralty Arch. Oh, should we go to because there's a couple. There's Zombies Killed in Death Sewers, and then there's Explore Death Sewers. So there's two there.
Oh yeah, come to Death Sewers. Actually, just party portal to me. Woo! Limiter has arrived.
Can't do it from the station, so. Oh, Bender, yeah, I've heard of Bender.
Yeah, John DiMaggio. John DiMaggio's fine. He just, only has the one voice, the John DiMaggio voice. I like that I basically just stood here and my drones killed everything for me.
I'm watching the numbers tick up. It's hysterical.
My drones were at it for a little bit before you got here, so I hope there's enough. I think enough will eventually spawn.
Yeah, I'm showing 11 out of 20.
Oof.
12.
20.
Wow.
Yeah, my drones made quick work, but I think more should spawn. Especially if you leave and come back, if there aren't enough right now.
Yeah.
What is that? That's ugly. I don't like that. But I also put my my one drone in hyperactive mode. So it's
it says like Explore Death Sewers. Okay, there's this side place over here.
What's the one that's Explore Death Sewers called?
Placement.
Okay, yeah, I finished.
Oh,
that
zombies!
one. There we go.
Oh, now I just finished placement.
Alright.
14.
15.
16. 19.
Yeah.
20.
Alright.
Portal.
Recall.
Total Recall.
Now that's an interesting movie. We can go to Mars. Oxford Circus.
Yeah, plus it's also good if like the thing with that too is that if
there we go. Debt's complete.
I finished chewing.
Knockout's complete. Now, I need to quickly redo this sniper rifle bit because
Oh, and I just turned in debt finally.
Yeah.
As well, once you do the
Yep.
Yeah, no, like the same, and plus if your voice is recognizable too, it can also, get more viewers and stuff.
And it's just that while I don't have any problems with John DiMaggio necessarily, there are definitely some roles that I was like, why were you picked for this?
Health and power regen, yes, fucking please.
Because I'll never forget watching Under the Red Hood and thinking, but of all people, world, why John DiMaggio as the Joker?
What was it that needed a tech thing? Accuracy +6. Yeah.
Oh, better check that first. Increased range? Okay, yeah, that's probably the best. Oh, but that's a 62% crit bonus. Fuck. I don't even know what that thing does.
Alright, now we need Death City. Admiralty Arch. And there's 2 in Admiralty Arch, 1 in Death City.
17.
Simon, whereabouts are you?
I just went back to Green Park.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's me now too.
Oh, I'm still in, Oxford. Sorry.
All good. We can wait.
Yeah, you're putting together a new gun?
I was trying to, but I don't have the levels, because the new gun is 17. I'll put this in my box. There.
Since I'm level 13 now, actually, let me run back to Oxford Circus real quick. And get my,
31.
Get my, swords out of shared inventory and put them in my transmog cube, the ones that I can use at level 16. 5, 29, 40, 39, 26.
This is going to make my drones so obnoxiously powerful.
5, 23. There's 16. Oh, it gives me Denounce 3 and Heavenly Condemnation 2.
Yes, that's the best sword. It's like a regular
Goldie's
steel-looking
Tactic.
sword. Yes,
Goldie's Tactic.
Goldie's Tactic was one I never stopped using. Like
And then I have Wild Retribution as another one.
Goldie's Tactic is so good.
Yeah, Goldie's Tactic is probably going to end up being my boss fight sword.
Yeah.
I mean, I love my Falcon of the Fiend, of course, but... Wow, it's like an item level. Yeah, it's a very low level item. I might have to get rid of my Falcon of the Fiend. Well, not get rid of, but, you know, put it in my shared inventory. Or my regular inventory that I essentially use as a trophy case. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back to Green Park. Oh, there's someone else who has a quest for me. Hello, Hatton. And so that's 2 in Death City. Okay.
Yeah. Green Park?
I'm there.
Alright. I was just double checking, making sure.
We are completionists.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the quests are the best way to get items and levels.
Oh, for sure. I just realized that one of the shields in my shared inventory is like the exact same symbol as that loading screen between cities. Or between... Whoa! Oh, that's the boss we need to hit. And if he would stop teleporting, like the little shit that he is...
Hold on. I think my phase grenade might be... There it goes. And he disappeared.
Why?
And he's not phased. Why do phase grenades suck?
Oh, healthy. That's why he's being such a bitch. And he disappeared again,
And my phase grenade going off after he disappeared.
Where'd he go?
Over there, maybe? No. I think that was just a lamppost I saw lighting up. Yep.
SOB.
Not this way. You go underneath. Yes.
Storm.
Yeah, there he goes. There he is.
Where is he?
Underneath.
Oh. I see him. And now he's no longer underneath. Oh, no, he is. Die, 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 die.
Done.
Yes. Ooh, I heard a level up.
That was me.
Somebody
Yay.
dinged. I'm on fire for some reason.
Goodness,
Fire
so am
burns
I.
me through my armor. Why? I'm on fire again. Why am I on
Oh,
fire?
I think he must have died in, like, done a fire field when he died.
Where?
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't see the fire field.
I also love completing games. For me, though, sometimes what I'll do is, like, the first run I do of a game will just be, like, either a semi-completionist run or just like for the story and stuff. And then my next, if I enjoy the game, my next run will be like hardcore completion mode. Although Hellgate London, I think I went hardcore completion mode just because I was literally stuck in bed for so long. I'm like, might as well. 5 of 12. I really hope there's enough.
Oh, that's the altar. Don't need that.
Wow, okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're all just right here.
Stalkers over here. They're all right here.
That's 9.
9 out of 12.
Need
So we need 3 more.
more.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Oh. Down there.
Oh. There's one down here. There's 11.
Oh, pop up. Looking for 1, huh? Where's it gonna spawn?
The lone stalker.
Right. Oh, okay.
Did we miss it somewhere?
It could have just... it can spawn later, right? So it probably just spawned behind us. Fury back here.
Oh, I missed the Fury.
No, it's because it spawned after we went through. There's a bunch of zombies here now, too.
Yeah, first play through the immersion, second, yeah, and to see if you like the game. Agreed.
Yeah. I mean, even in my second playthrough on this, I read all the dialogue and stuff and the quests and everything.
Oh, there. Oh, that's a spine stalker. Well, pardon the fuck out of me.
Apparently, I thought I was killing it. I was like, I got this. I got this. I'm gonna be the hero.
Where the it was a spined stalker.
Spine stalker.
Excuse me.
Fuck out of me. Down there. No. Walk on this side of the road. I didn't walk on this side of the road last time. Why are you sparking? You're not even that badly hurt.
I'm going down into the, no, there's no one here. I don't think. No. Here,
No.
stalker, I was gonna say, we're stalking the stalker. Who stalks the stalkers?
Me. So, when are you gonna read Gideon the Ninth?
I don't know. I know, I need to read it soon. Where the hell? We might have to come back for it.
I guess. Wild. I feel like it should've spawned.
We went to the passageway, right?
I mean, I didn't go in the treasure
in there?
tunnel.
Does that
again.
count?
It's
I mean,
a different map.
Yeah, but
It's
I
not
don't
like
know.
a
I was
Hellgate.
gonna say, I was gonna say going into the passageway and then coming back out.
Yeah, that could work. I'm in the passageway.
Yeah, I'm in the passageway. Okay, so we're all in the passageway.
I see.
Give it a second,
Okay.
and then
So many minions. Our Hellgate team has such passive gameplay.
Yeah, I was hoping everyone.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, yep, there we go. That did it.
Deadified.
I had to do that tactic a few times in that later quest where the Templar kill all the zombies that you're trying to kill.
Yeah, hate that. It was worse when I was trying to solo do it with my Guardian, and I didn't yet have Denounce. And so I couldn't pull the flying ones down to me.
It's like, get the f over here.
That was when I learned that Denounce is actually kind of fucking important, and you need at least one rank in it. That was before I had Goldie's Tactic, which gives you a level in it.
Oh, and another one from Hatton. Death's Tunnels, again.
Lolly.
Yes. Goodbye.
Lolly, lolly, get lolly, let's get your adverbs here.
Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, lolly, la.
I
Lollipop.
love how we have like such different associations of songs with different words. It's kind of fun.
It'll always be lollipop for me. Ooh, this ups my
Green
minion damage, huh?
Alright, Death's Tunnels. Do we
Lose my
have 2 in
power
Death's Tunnels
regeneration.
now?
Yeah, I only saw one.
And I lose a point of Thorns damage, and I lose my power regeneration.
Yeah, because we just got a new one from... We just got a new one from Hatton, right?
It's worth.
I didn't pay attention. Hang on.
Yeah, me neither.
Hang on, let me talk to him again. His is heavyweight, so his is oh, it is Death's Tunnels, huh? I'd swear I'd seen the Cursed Fellbores in Death's Tunnels before, though, which is why I'm confused.
Death's Tunnels is over here. No, wait, I'm wrong.
I'm coming.
I'm wrong.
Oh, nope,
Standing
you're right.
next
I'm
to
going the wrong
wrong
way now,
windmill.
too.
I was saying next to Death City. It's because it was the word on the map was over there. I was like, yeah, this is Death Tunnels.
Yeah.
It's not. Super not. Cursed Fellbores are here. They're here.
Reminder again that we are playing this for charity.
I'm playing this for charity. Give me money. So that it goes to charity, I mean.
That's true. It's like you'd be giving us money, but it's not us. It's
We still only have the money that we've already paid in ourselves.
yeah, like the $15 whole.
Look. It's Christmas time, okay?
That's true. It is all for a good cause. I was gonna say, on our very first Fight for the Living campaign, we raised $654.
Not bad.
So, yeah, we did good.
Bad.
We did good.
Cursed Fellbore! No.
Yeah, I have it nice and framed up here.
Yeah, man.
Do I have a phase blade currently? Because I have like 1 spectral kill left, and I don't know what weapon I have that had that on it.
Oh man, that's so nice.
Oh wait, is it a spectral kill or kill with, or... You know, is
So
it like,
there's-
do I use spectral yeah.
So there's 2 symbols. One is killing a spectral. The other is getting a kill with a spectral
Getting a
weapon.
kill with
and
a
they're
spectral.
very similar because they're both stars.
Oh yeah, I think okay, yeah. The one is killing a spectral that I have. I see it now. I see the difference now.
Because one's got wavy points.
Yeah,
and
mine's the wavy points is the kill the...
I think my drones just killed all the spectrals. I'm sorry.
I just heard another one.
There's 2
somewhere.
more over there. 2 more. It's over by me now. Which is zippy.
Yeah, that's the problem with the spectrals, is they move.
Zippity doo dah, zippity aid at me. In my face.
Pretty much.
Ugh. You know, I never
Get
knew.
back here, I see you again.
I never saw the film Song of the South or really knew what it was at all until like a couple of years ago. I only knew the song Zippity Doo Dah because my aunt was just like the biggest Disney person ever when I was a child, and she would get us all these Disney VHSs. And
I have that Disney VHS you're talking about with the clip from Song of the South.
I mean,
and
they all
Zippity Doo Dah,
had
yeah,
it because
yeah.
they were advertising. They did sing-along things for the kids.
Yeah, the sing-along video.
I just only knew it as the sing-along song. I never knew that it was from a movie called Song of the South.
I think I knew at one point, but
Alright, I'm
forgot
still short
promptly.
a few Fellbores over here.
I'm short by 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 out of 12. Back to
I'm
Green
going
Park.
down the other tunnels
Yes,
and like
tunnel.
double checking. No? We got all the way back here.
Fellbores suck.
We might have to do the walk back out, walk back in.
Yeah, possibly.
Oh.
There's hyper drones.
Minion damage. Yeah, damage penalty.
Yeah, I want minion
Ooh,
damage.
health regen, but damage penalty. No, thank you. Yeah, double-edged is like... Usually if the double-edge is increased feed cost is the only time it's...
Well, or if you're a non-minion class and it says minion damage.
Yeah, but the thing is it said minion damage and damage. Ooh. Oh, this doesn't have like an armor value increase percentage. Where the hell is my armor value? Here we go. Let's see. Huh.
Green Park Station.
Oh.
Whoop. Alright. I am in Green Park Station.
Alright, I'm gonna do that and then...
My drone has a face on its ass.
That seems unusual.
It's got lights on the backside that look like a face.
Oh, it's smiling.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Fuck. Alright, let's try to go back in.
Second verse,
Hey,
same as the first.
there it is.
There's 1.
Well, the other
9. It's 11.
I put the teacher sniper rifle on my drone.
Oh, nice.
And I feel like a bad person, but at the same time,
Such a good gun.
So good. So now, whenever it goes to fight things, it creates physical fields.
I hear a spectral, but I don't feel like going after it right now.
Oh, I ate its face.
Cool. I should probably feel like going after it, seeing as you're both
There's a rare
13
spectral
and
over here.
14, and I'm only 14. I mean, you're both 14, I'm only 13.
Oh.
I can talk. Yeah, my brain's at that part of the night, I guess.
Damn. You have an early bedtime.
I spent all day in the city. That's like a 12+ hour day for me, because I have to be up at like 7, and then I don't get home until about... So then I got home at like just about 8.
Gotta go back to Oxford. Why does that blow up?
Oh, I literally just party portal to you, and you're already in Oxford Circus.
Yeah.
You can take my word for it, right?
I was just turning in the heavyweight one. Looks like no new quest, which is good.
It looks clear.
Well, how does it look now?
So this blade I'm carrying is Aura of Renewal 2, which explains a lot. Now we have Admiralty Arch and Chocolate Park. Yay.
Oh, that's my regen. Sad day. Okay, 14 to 18. Okay.
So we need to go to Charing Cross for Admiralty Arch.
Charing your cross. 9% chance to cause a spectral nova when it kills an enemy. Oh my god, yeah. Make this weapon stupid.
Ah, yes, you want to buy something pretty.
Sounds stupid.
Scrotum of a face.
And by stupid, I mean stupid good.
I don't sell f***ing burlap sacks no more. Come again soon if
I
you're
already
not
forgot
by
what
the
slots it
fucking
has.
shop I told you.
Alright, I'm sorry. I just need to take the weapon off of you so that I can actually keep this open. Talk to you.
Purchase my
What's it got?
Trust me.
Alright, one more tech, one battery, one fuel cell. Alright, batteries. Phase attack strength. What do you normally do? Physically field, so that's not gonna help. What do you do?
Doon, 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 doo, doo, doon,
Don't do that to
doon.
me. Mean.
I mean,
Don't be mean.
please remember that I have to go to bed.
Mean.
I mean, we could call it here because Admiralty Arch and Chocolate Park are kind of a haul.
It's true. Could do. If you are concerned about the bed, that's a good idea.
I am kind of concerned about the bed because I'm flagging.
Yeah, it's a good place to start next stream.
Yeah. Go gung ho into it.
Join you at
Leroy Jenkins. Anyway,
At least I have chicken.
I'm sorry. What?
At least I have chicken.
In your pocket, or
Is
are
that
you
your
just happy to
drone?
see me?
No.
Or do you actually have food chicken?
No. At least I have chicken is the last thing Leroy Jenkins says before the party wipes.
I didn't know that, actually.
The whole party wipes out after he runs into a dragon den and going against their whole plan to fight this big boss encounter.
That I knew.
All of them
that I knew.
die, and as they're all laying on the ground dying, getting wiped out, they're all like, Leroy, this is all your fault, you're so goddamn stupid. And Leroy just goes, well, at least I have chicken.
I knew the story, I didn't know the at least I had chicken part.
And so now, if you type in at least I have chicken on the internet, it'll tell you it's an ancient Klingon proverb.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
Alright, we'll call it here then.
Yep. Thank you for joining us, everyone, this evening. We've had a lot of fun. We hope you've had a lot of fun, too. Thank you, Ash. It has been fun. Thank you to those who subscribed and who gifted subscriptions.
Ash said I was funny.
Lovely to see you all. I was going to say, Shag, say it again?
Ash said I was funny.
Ash said you were funny, yes. So thank you for those who subscribed and visited and followed. When I have energy and can check, I will follow back. Thank you again for joining us. Hope to see you next time. We are on Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m.
Aw, yeah.
And so my usual sign-off, which is not very poignant, but I have fun with it, is be good. And if you can't be good, be safe. And if you can't be safe, tell the EMTs everything. Have a good night, y'all.
Have a good night, everybody. Bye, stream.